Hey guys, welcome to Basement Battles. I'm Caleb.
I'm John.
And we're playing Warhammer 40k 10th edition, 2,000 points. It's our second game of 10th edition, I believe.
Yes.
So we are...
First game with correct points.
Yes, we have full correct points. The mission is still kind of scuffed.
Just the secondaries.
Yeah, just the secondaries.
We have correct secondaries, we just can't choose tactical right now. We don't have a deck of cards, and we also don't have every single card, so we're missing secondaries.
Yep, but, and so for the video, we are predating this. This is the week before launch, so we are doing our best out here. So we can go over armies.
Yes, we can.
John, if you'd like to go first.
Sure. So I'm playing Adeptus Custodes, and my army consists of 3 shield captains. Each have an enhancement. It's the Ceaseless Hunter for 30 points, Inspirational Exemplar for 10, and I can't remember the last name for 25 on each of my shield captains. And then I have 3 groups of 9 Custodian Guard coming out at 400 points each, 405 points each. And then I have a group of 2 Termies for 130, and then a group of 5 Custodian Guard for 225.
Do you know your weapon loadouts on those units?
They're mixed. So
they are mixed. Okay.
The only thing that the Termies, they're all correct, if that makes any sense.
Okay, they're a WYSIWYG.
Except for the group of 5. They have access because they're wardens. I don't actually have more. They don't have Forge World released yet, so I'm missing half my Custodes army.
All right, sweet. And then what of yours is in Deep Strike?
Oh, I have a group of 10 with the a group of 10 with Ceaseless Hunter, the shield captain with Ceaseless Hunter and Deep Strike, and the group of 2 Custodian Aloris Terminators.
Sweet, sounds good. And then for the Death Guard list, I'm running Typhus. He's 115 points. He is going to be leading a group of 3 Death Shroud Terminators, and they're 140 points. Actually, they're 10 points cheaper than last edition.
Yeah.
They don't do as much, but anti-infantry of a 4+ on their flamers, pretty cool.
Too good.
So I also have a Lord of Contagion, who's 100 points with Deadly Pathogens. So that gives him an extra, I think it's the extra attack, strength and attack. And if he's on an objective that is corrupted, it is 2 strength, 2 attacks. And then he's also leading a group of 3 Death Shroud Terminators. Both of them are in Deep Strike, because I want to be in your deployment zone for a lot of my secondaries. Both of them, actually. And then I am running 2 groups of 10 Plague Marines. One of them has a Foul Blight Spawn and a Biologist Putrefier. The Foul Blight Spawn is 55 points, the Biologist Putrefier is 60 points. The Biologist Putrefier has Living Plague, which I believe extends my aura by 3 inch. That includes my Plague Aura.
All right.
And then both groups of Plague Marines are the same. There are 4 heavy weapons. The champion has a heavy weapon. And then 4 bubonic weapons, I believe is what they're called. And then their flamer that is a anti-infantry 2+.
Okay.
And then my other group of 10 is the exact same, but it is being led by a Foul Blight Spawn and a Tallyman, because CP is very important this edition. And then I'm running 2 Plague Burst Crawlers, because I wanted to see how good they were.
Yeah.
Are they going to be good? I don't know. But with the Lord of Virulence, I think they'll be... Oh, and then I skipped over that. Lord of Virulence, 115 points. He has the Shamble Rot.
Okay.
Which I believe is, if you charge me, subtract 2 from your charge. And he's running with 10 Blightlord Terminators with 6 Combi Bolters, so anti-infantry 4+ devastating wounds. The Lord of Virulence allows me to reroll all failed wounds, allows me to reroll all wounds.
Okay.
So I can just pump out mortal wounds with them. And then they have 2 Reaper autocannons, there we go, which is also devastating wounds, sustained hits 1.
Okay.
But they don't have anti-infantry. And then they also have 2 Plague Flails.
Alright.
So they are going to be dishing out mortal wounds to infantry, and with full rerolls to wound. And then the Lord of Virulence is also going to be able to say, if anything he can see anything with blast, gets +1 to hit and ignores cover.
Ah.
So
it's going to be big this game.
Yep. He's a very pivotal part of this army. That's why he's with 10 Blightlord Terminators. So lots of wounds to get through before you get to take him out.
All my Custodian, except for the group of 5, they have 5 spears, 3 shields, and then a guy with a shield and a banner.
Cool.
So that's my loadout on all of them. They're all even. The group of 5 only has spears.
Sounds good.
And I need to go grab a 5th model, because I thought it was a group of 4 when I set up. But it's just in the ruin back there.
Sounds good. And so you guys know I am proxying Typhus, because I need to buy that model. He was really bad last edition. It's pretty cool, this one. He does a lot of mortal wounds.
I feel like a lot of characters are.
Yep, a lot of named characters. Next game I play with Death Guard, probably gonna have Mortarion in it because he looks terrible, but new edition gotta try.
Yeah, I wanted to do something spicy this game, so I'm playing the new Death Guard army.
Yeah, the Imperial's Death Guard army, pretty much.
Correct. So hopefully we'll have -1 every phase that we need it.
Yep.
Well, -1 damage, I should say, for those who didn't know.
Yep. So sweet, we can get on to who can go first, who can roll off for that.
Yep. Bring that dice box up, Mason.
Dice box.
Mason is second
Dice
time on
box.
the camera, so he should be.
I am green dice.
I'm yellow.
Let's see how it goes.
Should
I actually would like first turn, and I don't get it.
Cool. I wanted first turn too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, so we can go into Custodes turn 1, 10th edition.
Cool. Go ahead and put that to the drop down.
Which drop down?
Not the
Top.
top down camera.
Oh, got it.
On OBS, Mason.
Yep, we're getting there.
There we
Alright,
are.
So we're
All
playing
right.
Dawn of War for our objectives, and Caleb can go through that while I go grab the
So you get
4 objectives.
4 objectives.
Just point out where they are. That's what the Dawn of War is. You can deploy on deployment zones too.
So we have 10-inch deployment zones on both sides. It's mirrored. There's 5 objectives on this map. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We have the primary mission for this is 3 points for holding. Is it 2 points for holding the one in your deployment zone, John?
It's 2 points for holding the one in your
4
deployment zone.
points for holding one in no man's land.
5 points for
5
holding
points,
one in
and
no
then
man's
6
land.
points for the one in your opponent's
6 points for the one in your opponent's deployment.
What's that called, Mason? Do you know?
Yeah, I got the notes right here. Hold on. It's called Vital Ground. That's what
Gotcha.
we're playing on.
And then
And then
mission
the
rule.
modifier for this
Mission rule.
is box static, so command reroll will cost 2 CP instead of 1 CP for the whole game.
It's gonna matter more for me than John because I do have some heavier hitting things.
Yeah, because my CPU reroll will probably be on a save to keep something alive,
Yep.
rather than. But it'll still matter when
Yep.
it comes down to rolling. Just I won't be using. Is basically what it's coming
Yep.
down to.
And then there's one more thing for the missions, isn't there? No, that's it. Just those 3.
Just those
The
3.
main mission.
So there's the deployment, the mission, or the primary rule, and then the mission rule.
Cool. I am still learning this, so.
Yep, this is Caleb's first game.
This is my first game at 10th edition.
My second, technically.
I've actually watched a few games, but it's nowhere near the same as playing it.
Do you want to hand me my tape measure over there?
Yep, absolutely.
Do I need to advance? They move 6 inches, right? We're gonna double check that. I don't trust myself on anything.
My Terminators are going to feel real slow this game at a 4-inch movement, which is unfortunate. So I didn't see this anywhere in the rules that I could find. What happens if your leader has a different movement than your group?
You move it whatever the bodyguard unit is.
Okay.
Oh,
Well, so
so
technically the
the-
leader can move its
okay.
distance, but you have to stay in unit coherence.
Okay.
and I also learned if you have a bodyguard unit and it has a lower toughness than the leader, and you have precision, you take the bodyguard unit's toughness.
Even though you're targeting the
Correct.
leader with precision? Or when does
Because the
precision
bodyguards.
happen?
So how I've learned it, it goes to the bodyguards, but then it goes straight to the
Cool.
character because
Alright.
you assign it to the character.
Yeah, I can
Okay.
double check, but I'm pretty sure you have to wound the bodyguard unit, and then you assign the wound to the character
Gotcha.
unit
It's
after
super cool.
Okay.
Do you want to roll me an advanced roll over here?
Yes, I would. I would love to roll you a 1. It's going to be a 6, I guarantee it.
Oh, is it spinning?
It's a 6.
It's a 6.
You should have chose the other one. We were rolling for the dice, and it came down to I didn't want to be unfair to Caleb on his on the roll for the mission, so we chose. I can get.
Yeah,
off.
the other mission we were looking at was if you advance and you roll a 6, you take a mortal wound. But John has a 4 campaign against mortal wounds.
I didn't want to be.
I
Unfair.
don't. So we chose one that is a bit fairer to both armies. They actually affect us both.
Can you advance and charge with that unit?
No, I cannot. I can't advance and charge with anything in my army that I know of.
What's your OC on this unit over here?
2.
It's 2. My OC is 3, by the way. I have to double check the shield captain's OC, but because of the banner, I have the OC at 3.
Yep, and the Plague Marines move 5 inches, just so you know.
Okay. So that's a group of 5.
Group of 10.
A group of
Do
10.
we want to go over secondaries as well?
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
we can go over my secondaries first. So I am taking behind enemy lines, which is as long as I'm in John's deployment zone, 2 victory points with 1 unit. If I'm in there with 2, it's 4 victory points. And then I'm also taking the name of it. I cannot remember.
Deploy teleport homer.
That's right. So if I'm within 6 inches of the center of the battlefield, I can do the action, and it scores me 2 victory points. If I'm in John's deployment zone and I do the action, it's 4 victory points. So I was like, if I'm taking behind enemy lines and teleport homer, they move 4. Yes.
I'm making sure.
If I'm going to be in John's deployment zone and doing 1 action, I might as well score for both of my primaries. And then the thing I don't like about this edition's actions is you're just not able to declare charges. You can't. It's not failing it if you declare a charge or anything like that. You're just not able to.
You have to think a little bit more ahead.
So, yeah, it's
Want to roll me another advance?
Yep. 3. So it is a lot of like, do I really need to do this? Does terrain features give minuses to movement anymore?
No.
Nope.
No. Okay. Cool.
Yeah. The only
You just
terrain
have to-
feature you guys are going to be worrying about is if you shoot through the trees, they get cover.
And then if you're moving over things that are taller than 2 inches, you
have to
go
measure
up
over
and
them.
Over.
Yep.
So I don't think that's anything on our battlefield.
Except for moving up ruins,
Yep.
yeah.
I wasn't placed anywhere up on the ruins.
Yeah, we are all on the bottom floor.
Yeah,
So our bottom floors on all of our buildings are boarded up, so that we still have.
No line of sight except for through actual holes.
Yep.
Destroy
So
areas.
if you can, you can see the little hole there. That's an actual hole that you can see through, and the big chunks missing out of the backs of the building and stuff you can actually see through.
Correct.
But for windows and stuff like that, it's gonna be a matter on these ones. You cannot see through them.
Caleb doesn't know this rule, I'm sure, so I will point it out. Toe touching doesn't work like it used to anymore, by the way.
Toe touching.
Yes, so if you toe touch a building with a vehicle, it can't see through the building unless it's wholly within. Same thing with
yep.
other units.
Yep.
I'm
It has to be
making
wholly
sure.
within to be able to get the.
Yep. So you can't
Oh,
toe
wait.
touch a building to see through it anymore.
Oh.
You have to
for
be
the
wholly
obscuring
within
thing,
it.
but it's not obscuring anymore. Gotcha.
Correct.
Oh.
So I thought I'd let you know that. You position.
Does it work the same way then the other way, too? So
No,
if
you
I'm-
can see inside of them if you're touching it. So don't toe touch. Toe touching's bad. If that makes
So
any sense.
you can see my vehicle through the building if I'm toe touching,
Correct.
but I can't.
Correct. You can look up the rule. I've confirmed this.
Really?
Yeah, so essentially the way that it works now is when you're drawing line of sight through an obscuring building, you have to be wholly within that building to be able to draw line of sight through it. But when you're drawing line of sight to something, if you can see into that building and it is touching that building, it's not obscured by it.
Cool. So it actually won't matter for our buildings because we're boarded up on the bottom floors because you still require true line of sight.
Correct. These guys are pretty small. And if your guy was a little bigger, it didn't matter. It mattered in our game because the exocrine's really tall, but you could fit it in one of these ruins. But so you can
That's
shoot
really, really kind of dumb.
It's gonna be very interesting.
Okay, I mean that's fine. It's not gonna be. I don't think that'll be. It will be a big deal in niche circumstances when you have a unit that's too big to fit in the building.
Yep. Knights are gonna feel really weird.
Little knights aren't affected by it. They're towering.
The little ones are.
Oh, your armigers and stuff. Well, armigers can at least fit in the buildings.
Well, if they're 2 floors all the way across, they
true.
can't.
That's true.
I'm gonna shoot all of these guys into your termies.
So you're moving to shooting phase.
Yeah, like I got nothing else to really do. Everything. Most of my army's a deep strike.
What's the
over
damage
50
on your weapons?
What's the damage? 2. It's damage 2.
So we both gained a CP, Mason. If you wouldn't mind giving us both a CP.
Yes,
Yes.
CP. Alright.
They're strength 4, AP -1, damage 2. That's why I'm
So I
shooting.
can't use -1 damage right now. That's pretty annoying.
You don't get a free?
No, I don't get free CP.
Or you can't use stratagems for free?
No, I'm not that cool.
My characters do that for me. That's why I chose these characters. I'm not playing any epic heroes because I like the enhancements and I want to try them out to see if it's worth it.
Yeah.
They could be not worth it and just you play the epic hero.
I am going to spend 1 CP though, and give my unit stealth.
Okay, so -1.
Yep. So you have -1 to hit me.
Cool. Since advancing doesn't do that, it's basically
So you
like
spend a
ultimate.
CP?
That's 1 CP, yes.
For Death Guard.
4, 5.
Boom.
That's
Back
5
to
dice.
0.
So that's 4, 5.
Because this unit is so important to me, I have the possibility of gaining 2 CP on my next turn. I don't need 3. 2 is really where I want for that -1 damage.
Hitting on 3s.
Okay.
I got no rerolls. Here. No rerolls here.
There's no one. Alright.
And then you're on a point. So, wounding on strength 4 to your toughness of
At least 5.
6.
I think it's toughness 6.
So 5s, rerolling 1s, because I get rerolls of 1s
Sounds good.
natively. Pretty easy.
D6.
I have dice not stick to me. I get a reroll the 1.
Awesome.
And 5, so 4.
And this is AP minus 1.
Yep, so 2s.
2 up. My 1 up save to a 2 up save.
Yep.
And I'll save all but 1.
And there will never be a 1 up save, by the way. Because cover works differently, too.
It just add 1s to your armor save.
No, not if you're save 3.
Correct. Your save 3, you can't go below save 3 if it's AP, if it's not AP minus 1 at least.
Correct.
So it's 2 damage.
Yes, 2 damage.
I'm going to drop down a Reaper auto cannon. I think I'll drop down
And I
to
can't
1 damage.
see those guys, so I guess that's on my turn. Cool.
That's your turn.
That is my turn.
Okay. Cool. Sweet. So Death Guard turn 1. We'll both gain a CP. John scored. You scored nothing, correct?
I got no assassinate.
Did
and
you
I didn't-
take an objective that?
He has an objective.
Oh yeah, it's only if he holds no objectives and you take one.
Correct.
Yes. Okay.
If you want to read off that,
You're good.
We could go through my secondaries as Caleb
As I
starts to
do
move.
my turn. So
So
in
go
my
ahead and
command phase-
hold that space bar, by the way, Mason, to go to the bottom on
Hold
the
the
scoreboard.
space bar to go to the bottom. Yes.
There you go.
Okay. And you each gain a CP.
Yep. And then I will see if I gain an extra CP on a 7+, because of the tally man. I need a 5. Give me a 5. No. Well, that's sad. I wish that was every command phase, but it's only 1. Alright, we'll go to movement then. I'm going to advance these Plague Marines 3 inches. They're going to move 7. That's not enough to get me on the point.
CP reroll? Oh, wait.
I'm good.
You can't. Oh, man, that's going to be rough. Memorizing the new stratagems is actually pretty rough.
Yeah.
I'm slowly trying to absorb the new stratagems. So I will try to help you out if I remember them. There is, so counter-offensive is 2 CP. It doesn't give fight first. It just activates next. It is different than giving fight first now.
You fight first, correct?
No.
All of your stuff fights first?
No.
But you can spend a CP to get fight first?
2 CP.
Okay.
All of my guys that have are lead can be used a stratagem for free, and even if it's been used before.
So yes, all of his guys fight first.
If
That's
I need to, I will fight first.
Okay.
If I don't need to, I'm beating the crap out of you, and doing defensive stuff like -1 damage. Because do they have all high damage?
2 damage, so
2 damage.
a lot of it's 2 damage.
I might do the -1 damage over fight first if I don't think they can kill him. Because all my swordboard guys have 4 wounds
You have enough CP to do both.
currently. If that's the only charge, there could be a different charge.
4 inches?
The new movement for Death Guard's gonna
Suck.
be interesting. It makes positioning for Death Guard even that much more important. And no offense, Caleb, I watched you position in a game. You had engaged with no fronts and did not score a single point for it.
Yeah, I know. It's because Death Guard are bad at it, and they're really bad at it now.
I mean, you scored points before with engaged all fronts. Just not in that game. I watched you.
Why is you within 20?
So you're moving those guys then? The tanks? Because you shuffled them?
Oh, you're right. I forget heavy's different now.
Yeah, don't touch units that you don't want to touch.
Yeah.
Important.
You're right. You're not within 12, though. That's all I really care about.
Remember, you can't be on objectives, so you can't end here.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Yep, they're actual.
I actually put one on the center one to help you.
Oh.
Yeah, that's
That's where he started.
Yeah. I thought
I forgot about that, yeah. Flamer, within 12, you are, so I will at least get a flamer with that.
I think that's gonna be one of the hardest things to remember with movement.
Yeah, I think so.
not being on objectives. Fight phase is the worst. I literally tried to look at Mason. I was gonna charge something. Go check out our other game, and I couldn't charge because it just couldn't fit onto the objective with his units.
Okay.
The objective is in that
That's
way.
my advance rolls.
That was our last game played last week.
The terrain in the center of the battlefield was a little constricting.
I've learned. I'm fixed.
Yeah.
You can now hold it around. I don't think there's a single one of these that are problematic. I think.
Heavy gives +1 to hit, right?
Correct.
So then I will shuffle these.
I think the crates on the sides next to the ruins could bring up a situation if there were bigger monsters in this game.
You can go up on crates though.
I know.
So
But
a monster could set up
Ooh,
on
actually,
the crate.
there were crates last time too, and you couldn't charge me.
Yeah, the crates were triple stacked, I think, or double stacked. So
They were
it
double
makes
stacked.
it real difficult.
Yeah.
I think they were double stacked.
Well, so with terrain features now, you have to be able to fit your whole base on them. There's no more wobbly model.
There's no more water on it?
No, if you can't fit your whole base on the feature, you can't stand on top of it.
Yeah.
Did you also know there's no hole? You shoot from bases.
No,
You
there
need-
is hole.
You need to look at it because the Tau railgun on the Hammerhead shot from its base. Can't confirm.
Huh. I haven't watched enough games to have seen that one
I
yet.
have to double check that, but I'm like 80% sure it's from
So what about
the base
like
now.
tanks with no base?
Which ones?
Mine.
Like predators and stuff.
Those are fine. You do from hole, but from anything that has a base, you do it from the base. Because it says it in the thing. It goes through bases. Because
Alright.
there's no more hole keyword or like
Got it.
on its data sheet.
We'll
Got
go
it.
to shooting now.
So the like your Eldar ones, you'll need flying bases.
I'm gonna have to get flying bases for them. Yeah.
It's
Lovely.
because now the base measuring to it is to the base. So that's underneath of it. It's garbage.
So John, we are
Unless-
going to start
It says otherwise. somewhere.
with the
But it's not on its data sheets.
Plague Spewer from this group into your Adeptus Custodes. D6 shots. 5 shots. And these are 18 infantry 2+.
Cool.
And do I get reroll wounds here because of anything? I don't believe so. Nope. Okay, so 4 wounds at AP -1.
I'll take it. I get cover for?
It ignores cover.
It ignores cover. Okay, cool. Mattered. So AP -1 to I have 3 up. Damage on these?
1.
Damage 1. I'm gonna start with my shields. So I got shields back here.
Sounds good.
We're gonna start with the not banner shield. Because these guys can charge, correct?
Yes, they can.
So it would be AP -1 would be 3s. Failed 1.
Okay.
So 1 will go down to 3 wounds.
We will go to the plasma gun next. Actually, we're gonna. Do I have to finish shooting with the bodyguard unit before I move on to the characters in it?
No.
No.
It's all one unit. You can fire
I'm
with
going to my
it in whatever
character
order
next.
you want.
The flamer from my the other fucker.
Which one is that?
He's within 12.
Oh, is he? Okay, cool. Yeah. Are you sure?
Yes, he should be. 12. Yes.
Yeah. You're good. It's very close. You're good.
So I measured. It should be. Where's he at? This print off sheets, boys. Everyone watching, print off sheets. It's very helpful. All right, D6 shots for this
Why
one.
didn't you take screenshots of all the ones and just?
That would have been smart.
That's what I did. It's easier.
6 shots for.
As
5.
Mason can attest,
6.
he did the screenshot. It was easier for him to find data sheets than it was for me printing off sheets.
Screenshots felt very good.
Anti-infantry 2+. All right. So 4 wounds at AP -2 on this one. Ignores cover.
So B4s.
So 2 fails.
2 fail. Damage.
2 each.
2 each. That'll kill ya.
They have 4 wounds now.
The shield guys have extra.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yep. Cool. Okay. I actually should have done this differently. We are going to go to.
I said he was down to 3 wounds.
Yeah. I didn't quite catch it with my looking at stuff. All right. So I am going to select the grenade strategy within 12 inches, right?
I don't know that one by heart.
Mason. Grenade stratagem, 12 inches.
Grenade stratagem for what?
Do you want to
The
read
base
the
one?
great?
The base book grenade.
Oh,
stratagem.
there's a base. I didn't even know
There's
there
a
was a
base
thing.
book grenade stratagem, and
Okay,
do you want to read it? Do you get a shoot?
Yes.
With
I'll
the-
pull it
I
up.
believe so. It's because it's you
The
can
one
do it
model?
in addition.
In addition, okay. I didn't know what.
I believe.
I don't know all the key things from the grenade one.
Let me pull up the core rules on my phone too.
You're good, Mason. It's on the. It's in the webpage. Still,
What web?
the PDF. Look at the Chrome page. That's over to the right, right next to the scoreboard. and then Control F grenade.
GW's website is so shit.
Mason has it up.
Alright. Your shooting phase. Target one grenade unit from your army that is not within engagement range of any enemy units and has not been selected to shoot this phase. Select an enemy unit that is not within engagement range of any other units from your army and within 8 inches of and visible to your grenades
8
unit.
inches?
Roll 6d6 for each 4 plus. The unit suffers 1 mortal
It's
wound.
8 inches?
8 inches.
Okay, never mind. Can't do it. Alright. Then we will move on from that. Because he's not within... I think his regular Blight Grenade might be 12 inches, though. So we'll throw those. Yes, Hyper Blight Grenades. 12 inches. Oh, they're Assault. Sweet. Assault, Blast, Lethal Hits.
I have 10, so you get plus 2.
2. So D6 shots, plus 2. 5, so 7 shots. 2. 6, 7. I forgot Blast does that. I love Blast now. 7 shots. These are hitting you.
Oh, I have 9. Is it off declaring? It should be off declaring.
I
Right?
believe it's off declaring.
Yeah, this isn't the stratagem, correct?
No, this is just me shooting.
Yeah,
So
sounds
7 shots. These have lethal hits, so 6s will auto wound you. These hit on 3 pluses.
What have you been wounding on? Or
I haven't had.
needed to, because it's 2 anti-infantry. You've
You've
been shooting
2
every,
plus.
yeah.
Everything's been anti-infantry 2 plus. 2 plus.
Yeah, yeah.
So 3s to hit. So these miss, and I don't get any lethal hits. These are strength 5.
T6. So 5s.
5s. Cool. 1 wound.
AP?
Minus 1.
Does it ignore cover?
No. So 2 up.
Yep.
Cool. All right, and then that's everything from that group. Oh, plasma gun. 2 shots.
Could you see with all your models in there?
All the models that have been shooting have been off to the right side.
Okay, cool. I'm just double checking now.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
that's the flamer. That's the flamer.
Yep. Because I
Yeah,
just
that's-
realized that all these windows are closed up.
Yep. And then
I'm not even touching the ruin. You just can't see me.
I can't shoot the plasma guy either, so we're good. Because I can't see with him.
Yep.
Good for you.
Sorry.
No, you're good. That is plenty fine for me. They advance, so they can't shoot. We'll go on to the Terminators. We're going to the Plague Burst Crawlers first before I kill models, and I want the blast from their.
What are the damage on these guys?
Entry Cannon is D6 plus 1.
Okay.
And the Plague Burst Mortar is 2, and the Heavy Slugger is 1.
Mason?
Yep.
They're once per battle round. I'm going to use over here for -1 damage.
Okay.
So
Zero CP?
I'm not using any CP. I'm
Yep.
just having you know that I'm doing this so Mason can remind me if I try to do it twice.
Cool.
Once per battle round, it is used.
Alright, so we will be shooting the Plague Burst Mortar first. D6 plus 3 plus 2 more, because it's blast. Yes, and then because you're in line of sight of the Lord of Virulence, I get +1 to hit you, and I ignore cover.
Cool.
So these will. So D6 shots. 3, 6, 7, 8 shots. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. These are hitting you on 2s.
Why is it 8 shots? D6.
D6, so 3.
Oh, you
Plus
have
3,
oh,
plus the 2 from
it's
blast.
+3. That's
Yep.
why. Okay, sorry. I'm used to not having +3.
Yep. Okay, and then these are hitting you on 2s.
Sounds
No
good.
rerolls. So that one misses. Lethal hits.
So these
So
2 wounds?
2 wounds. And then these are strength 8.
T6, so 3.
3s. Awesome. 3 more wounds. AP -1. Ignores cover.
Ignores cover, so it'd be on 3s.
So
Failed
2
one.
damage.
Down to 1.
Yep.
So,
So 4 down to 3.
yep, and we'll put that on this guy back here.
Entropy cannons. 2 shots. Hitting on, these don't have blast, so 3s. No, I do, they requires blast to get the +1 hit. So 2 hits. No lethal hits. These are strength 10, so still 3s.
Yep.
Awesome. Both wounds. AP -3.
4 up
This
invul.
does not ignore cover.
Does not ignore cover, so 1 up to a 4 up invul.
Yep. So 4 up. Save them
them
both. Okay. And then the heavy slugger is 4 shots. Nothing special about it. 2 hits. No lethal hits on this one. Oh, so I should have put the Wrath of volley guns on it. Oh well. Not. Your strength 6. Your toughness 6, right?
On T6, yes.
Okay, so no wounds. Then we'll go over to the.
And that -1 damage lasts for the phase.
Yep.
Okay, just making sure you know.
We're going over to the next Plague Burst Crawler. We're doing the same thing.
Sounds good.
So you still have 10 models in that group, correct?
Correct.
You have 1 at 3 wounds?
Yep.
So we'll do the entropy cannons first. 2 shots. On 3s. No rerolls. 1 hit. 3s. That's a wound.
8
minus
4s.
3, so 4s.
Save it.
Cool. And then the...
Supper?
Yes. No, it won't matter at this point. We'll do the more. D6 shots plus 3 plus 2. So 5, 6, 7. 3, 6, 7. Hitting you on 2s.
Sounds good.
Awesome. And these are no lethal hits here. These are wounding you on 3s. Awesome. Go ahead.
Wounding on 3s, and then nothing special about those.
AP -1. Ignores cover.
AP -1 ignores
So
cover,
3s.
so 3s.
Awesome. So you take another damage.
Ooh, down to 2.
And then 4 shots from the Raphael volley. It's -1 damage is ridiculous.
Does this do 1 damage only?
Yes.
So it's 0. Don't even roll it.
It's to a minimum.
There's no
It's-
minimum. There's 0 minimum.
Really?
You don't get damage with 1 single weapons.
So does it reduce the damage by 1?
As
Read
far
it
as we've
exactly.
I
seen
would
right
like you to
now,
read that because I need to know what
This
that's going
happens
to do
for
to
you.
devastating wounds.
It doesn't redo, or here, I'm going to read it.
It doesn't reduce the profile?
Until the end of phase, each time an attack is allocated to the model in your unit, subtract 1 from the damage characteristic of the attack.
So lethal hits...
Doesn't work. Cool.
That needs to be FAQ now.
yeah, as far as we're aware right now, there's no minimum if you reduce damage by 1.
It doesn't say it anywhere in the core rules, and it doesn't say it anywhere on anyone's cards yet. So, I'm going to take it at face value like everybody else.
Yeah.
You
Wow.
also have it. It's really strong. Use it.
Wow.
Damage 2 weapon or damage 1 weapons are worthless.
Cool, that's my turn then, because there's no point in shooting anything else.
Oh, are these damage 1 guys?
Yeah, everything is.
Cool.
I don't even want to charge that group.
Do you?
Your fight first is, well,
I
scream.
can fight first.
Yeah, I know. So no, there's not a point. Oh, this game's a wash.
Oh, because it hits your devastating wounds too then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I won't be able to do any damage to him. Like, this entire game.
Does it do devastating wounds?
Yes.
If it
because
reduces the
my
damage characteristic of the
0.
attack by 1, then it would affect the devastating wounds, yeah.
Rough.
Yeah, so...
So does it do 0 mortal wounds
Yep.
then? Is that
Yeah.
what it would do?
yes.
That's kind of stupid.
Yeah, this game's over.
It's not over.
Yes, it is. I don't do anything. I don't do any damage.
You have 2 damage weapons, and in melee, you do 2 damage, right?
Some of them do. This game is over. Wow.
I don't have a lot of units. It's positioning.
Wow.
It's down to positioning, Caleb.
No, it's not.
This is the position.
That needs to be FAQ.
I'm the better Death Guard army.
That's ridiculous. I'm so. Are you sure there's no minimum? Have we
I
looked
am
into all this?
100% sure there's no minimum.
Even people, everyone else playing games online that I've seen have been playing with it working that way.
All right.
Including Tabletop Titans, and GW has a very, very friendly relationship with them.
Wow. Okay, well, Custodes are gonna rule this game.
I have
Anything
no
with -1 damage.
I have no anti-tank weapons. There's 0 in the Custodes list unless it's a relic.
I don't think it's gonna matter.
I can't kill the tanks unless I'm in melee contact. You can run away from me. Can't confirm. Because I can't.
Well, I
advance
can't
a
stand on
charge.
points though.
It's
So
position.
it's not gonna. No, it's not.
I only have 5 units, Caleb.
It doesn't matter when I can't kill the 5 units.
Fair. That's fair. So it goes to. You want to talk about this turn?
No, I don't. We can move on.
Okay. Go ahead and move to the top of Battle Round 2, Mason. And we'll each gain a CP. Now that we have 3 CP, I dictate everything about this game. Because now Caleb's going to fear all the charges.
Because you can do that 0 CP every
per battle.
battle round.
Once per battle round, per guy. Because it affects their unit specifically.
Cool.
Now, remember, that only allows them to do that one again.
It doesn't matter.
So I can't do a, like.
You can't do it in the shooting
fight.
and the fight phase.
Correct.
Still.
I move 6, so he needs to come out.
And if you guys are wondering why I didn't charge John on this point, he has the fight first, and since I would be charging him, he'd get to fight first.
Oh, scoring, I guess. And battle shock, I don't think it's going to matter. I'm going to leave that there since I mentioned
Oh,
it.
you do need to make a battle shock test for that group of 10 in the center.
No, it's
Yes.
below half strength.
Nope, it's from the Plague Burst Crawlers. You gotta do it twice. Because I hit you.
Oh, it's because you hit me?
Yep.
Yeah, they have a special rule.
Good thing that's the one with a 5 up. The guy with the shield.
You just gotta do it twice.
Yep.
So,
So, is it 2d6, right?
Yep.
And then I have to
you
roll
have to roll 5
above.
or better.
5 or better.
So passed
Good.
it, and then
And the second time?
Yep.
Passed it.
it is, you don't have to beat it. I believe it is tie it or better.
Yeah, it's tie or better. Mason, I score 5 for holding the point over here. And I score 2 for this guy in the back right here. So that's a total of 7. 7 for primaries. So you'll have to do 4 and then 3.
So do 4.
And for my secondaries, I haven't done anything yet. No battle shock because I'm not below half. And we're
So you scored 7 points total, you said?
Yep.
Okay. So Bore the Witch is our...
These guys should be in a line. Oh, did you know? Fun fact for your day for Tau.
There we go.
Crisis suits are vehicles,
Mm-hmm. I saw.
so they can't move through buildings.
And they don't have fly, do they?
They do have fly, but they can't move through buildings. So like,
You have to do
I have to
diagonal
go
to the top.
over. No, you don't have to diagonal over. You can, as long as you end on the same level, you could go straight still.
Oh, you don't have
It's,
to.
you
Really?
just have to do diagonal if you're moving diagonally. So like, if I started at the top, I have to measure diagonally.
So you don't have the diagonal move up, over, and then down?
Correct. It's just straight, as long as I can make it. If I have to land on top, I have to measure that.
That's
diagonally.
weird. That's also weird.
Yeah, it's gross. I don't like it. Just give it back.
Are you sure that's how that works?
I
I
double
don't-
check. Also watched a game. That helps.
I mean, people also can play it wrong, but
Tabletop Titans usually do pretty well.
yes, usually.
I still don't like crisis suits. Gross. They're gross and gross and gross. And broadsides got worse. That's scary.
No,
They
it's
have-
not. They do 0 damage.
In their melee?
They're 1 damage. All their weapons except for their plague bows are 1 damage.
AP minus 3.
2.
2. Cool, on my impulse. So it's scary.
No, it's not. You can tail say 0 damage.
Let's see.
I mean, you have to choose whether or not you want the scary damage or not, but
This is round 2.
yes, so you can put them down.
Yep. This is the squad that moves, by the way, if you move within 9.
Cool.
It's 9 or 6. I could double check that. Why does he have... Did one of them get mixed in? 5. Yeah. Cool. I'm just going to use them. I'm not going to go try to find models.
What model are you looking for?
There should be a spear, but that's alright. You're not gonna find him over there. He'd be in the pile of all the models.
Oh.
Yeah. Cause is he a spear? Yeah. There should be a spear, I believe, somewhere. Alright. They're set up.
There is no spear that I can find.
Yeah. Like I said, I have to go looking for him. Because I don't know if he was. Do we want my termies? I want my termies to tie up those vehicles. Can I fit him back here?
Should be able to. There shouldn't be a reason you can't. It's just 9 inches away.
Yeah. I want to make sure I'm managed on this side. Cool. Do they have any Overwatch weird rules?
No.
Okay. I just want to make sure if I'm throwing them into death or not.
Oh, okay. So, Overwatch is 1 CP,
Correct.
and I can do it whenever at the end of your movement phase, or?
If I start or end a movement, so you
Okay.
could do it now. They're going to be dropping right there. Technically, it's at the end of my movement, so you can wait until I move my other stuff.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait because I want to see where things end up.
But all I'm gonna do over here, because you move 4.
Yes, I move 4.
So I'm gonna be within 12. 12 minus 4 is what?
8.
So it'd be an 8-inch charge for you.
You trying to get on the point until?
Yeah, I'm on as far as way as possible. So that way you fail your charge. That's what I'm hoping for.
I don't have fight first on them, so.
Oh,
Well, like charging gives them fight first though, but it just still doesn't matter.
Yeah, that doesn't matter. So I'm just gonna toe touch onto this point.
Let me save my 2 CP strat that I have for -1 damage. Is once per battle round.
Everything's once per battle round.
No, it's not. Stratagem? No.
What do you mean? Oh, you mean like, it doesn't stay for the entire battle round?
No, if I can only use it once per battle round, instead of because like
every stratagem's used once per battle or per phase.
So
You're
I'm
right.
asking if it's once per battle round.
Oh, mine's not once per battle round. So yours shouldn't.
Oh, and my -1 damage is only in the fight phase.
Gross.
That
Wow,
card's
really
-1
bad.
damage is only in the fight
Wow,
phase.
it's really bad.
That is kind of bad. I'm not within shooty stuff. That's okay. I could shoot with some of these guys. So we could do an 8-inch charge because within an inch, or we could just kill them.
I don't know what you're thinking.
I'm gonna double check a stratagem when I have to use it for sticky objective.
I'm assuming that's in your command phase.
Yeah, I don't know though. Because you have deep strike units, right?
Yes, I do. I have 2.
Okay. When your movement phase so it's in my movement phase, just when. So I'm gonna spend 1 CP Mason over here and put sticky objective on this. So the objective marker remains under my control even if you have no models in range of it until your opponent controls it at the start or end of any turn.
Yep.
Sticky objective, there are different types. Some of them say at the start, and some of them do specifically say at the bottom. This one's at both, though. So it's not the best, because some of them are better than others.
Yeah.
They're more restrictive for them to lose it. So this guy is going to be sticky.
Yeah, because mine is that you have to start at the start of any turn, not at the end, for you to control it. For me.
I have to do it only at the start of any turn?
Yep.
Okay, so it works on your turns too.
Yep.
Some of them are restrictive to like
they're
different turns too, like their turn or like.
Gotcha.
Some of them are better, but yeah, yours is at the end, which is also different. So if I consolidate, it doesn't stop it. So like this over here is going to be your point no matter what, even if I get this charge and like they come around.
Until the start of the next turn.
Correct. They might not come around because if I get the full charge, they stick, and then if they don't get the full charge, they have to pile in only 3. So there's no way I'm getting on that point.
Yeah. Screening's a bit easier now.
For charging, yes. Definitely for charging. Going to shooting phase.
Sure.
I will shoot. Are you within 12 on this side? No, all my guys for 12 are back here. It's cool. I will shoot these guys. So I will shoot all of them into them, and 1, 2, 3, or he doesn't have 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 spears into you.
Cool.
3, 6, 3, 6. Hitting on 2s. No rerolls. Wounding on strength 4 to your toughness
5.
6, so it'd be 5.
Nothing. 1.
1. AP minus 1.
3 up to a 4. Nope, that's 2 damage.
2 damage.
Cool, that kills them all. What do I want to get rid of? Probably not the flamer. I would say regular bubonic weapon.
And how many swords are
Within range.
It's 12 inches.
Yep.
So I think it should be all of them, right?
Yeah, you're good.
Cool. And so I only have 3 swords. Because this guy doesn't have a weapon. He just has a shield and a banner.
Nothing like 2 damage weapons killing plague marines again.
2, 4, 6. Hitting on 2s. No rerolls. Nothing
Strength.
special. 4s.
Still 5s.
5s.
AP.
This is still AP minus 1, 2 damage.
Cool, another one dies. How lovely. I don't like it.
And then I will shoot everything from these guys over here. So it's only going to be the spears, and that group only has 5 spears because the captain doesn't have a spear.
Cool.
2, 4, 6, 8.
And I get cover against this?
Yep. 10. Hitting on 2. No rerolls.
They all hit.
Cool. Wounding on 5s. Rerolls a 1.
Wow, that's really good. And 2 ups.
I have
AP minus
AP
one?
minus 1. Yep.
So 2 ups. I failed. So that's gonna be a dead model.
You have 1 at 1. So 1 and goes down to 1.
And that's my other Reaper auto cannon. We'll go to 1.
Cool. Over here, we'll shoot everything that can see over here.
Mm-hmm.
So it's only 3 models.
Sure.
Yeah, only 3 models because the windows. So I have a shield, or a spear, and a spear. It doesn't matter. They're the same thing.
Okay.
Hitting on 2s, no rerolls, and then wounding on 5s, rerolls a 1. Rerolls of all actually, because I'm on the objective.
Is it because you're on the objective, or do I have to be on the
Because I'm on the objective.
AP minus 1, so 4s. That's 3 dead models. 1, 2, 3.
Cool.
Is that it?
That is all my shooting.
Charges?
Going to
Alright, yeah, go ahead.
yeah, going to charge phase.
Yep.
Do you the guys are coming in. Sorry. Do you want to spend your Overwatch?
No.
1 CP for Overwatch? Yeah. You're at 2, so I wouldn't. Minus 1 damage in melee is probably going to be pretty good. Now, my sword and board is only 1 damage, so that goes down to 0.
Yeah.
My Misericordia guy goes down to 0, and then the rest of them
Goes
are...
to 1.
I think they're 1. I have to double check.
They're
some
2
of
to
them.
1.
I don't remember spears off the top of my head.
See, this, knowing that this is the minus 1 damage brings him down to 0, makes that, I actually probably would have charged on that to that point.
I have 5
Shit.
guys with spears, and this squad has 6 guys with spears, because the captain.
And spears do
You-
2 damage?
The spears do 2 damage, so down to 1.
You didn't have to use CP though.
Oh, I didn't. Fair enough, Mason. Thank you.
You use 1 for minus
On
1.
my turn, I did.
No, because on your turn you use 1 for
Oh,
minus
yeah,
1 to
that's
hit. On my turn.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. You're right. Never mind.
Alright, going to charge phase.
Sure.
I'll declare over here. Would you like to Overwatch?
No.
Need a 9?
Yeah, 3's not gonna do it.
I'm
Spend your
at
2. Spend it.
Why?
2 CP to reroll.
That actually might be worth. Ties up the tank.
Ooh, the 2 CP to reroll charge rolls does matter.
It's a 2 CP. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Go ahead, reroll it. I'm okay with this. I like this.
No, I'm not gonna do that. Yeah,
I wouldn't
that sounds
either.
gross. I'm gonna charge over here. If this doesn't work, I might spend the 2. You wanna?
I actually might spend a CP to Overwatch here.
You
Because
wanna Overwatch on 6s?
flamers.
Auto it.
Mm-hmm. There's 2 flamers in that group, and one of
And
them.
John can't minus 1 damage CPU in Overwatch.
It's at the charge phase I am right now.
It's only in the shooting or fight phase
Is
that
when
you
you
can
can
activate
activate
that
Yeah,
strat.
is that? That's what I was double checking.
Yeah, I think that's a juicy Overwatch.
Yep, shooting or fight phase.
But I would really like that -1 day. Oh, but I get a fight first.
If you have fight first, then yes.
I get a fight first. I like this. Okay.
Just that you actually get
Yeah.
This group has the fight first.
Both Plague Marine groups have fight first.
Both Plague Marine
Yes.
groups. And can I use it in my turn? I want to double check if I can use mine in my turn.
Use what?
It doesn't matter.
The -1 damage or the
no,
fight
the
first?
fight first. That doesn't matter.
It won't stack.
Yeah, you giving your unit fight first and Caleb having fight first won't matter.
Just
Caleb will get to activate
Yep.
for you.
I like this.
And it's at the start of fight phase, so I could do it on my turn.
I like this. Okay, cool.
Well, actually, that does matter if it's on my turn, because if it's stuck in combat, I can give something fight first
Yeah.
to get out of it.
But I always have fight first.
Yeah.
So
I
it doesn't matter for me.
I understand. Yeah, I am going to charge them.
You are. I will spend a CP here to Overwatch. Mason?
Sorry, you spent a CP for Overwatch?
Yep. The Flamer. That does. You have nothing wounded in that group, correct?
Nothing wounded. I am missing a model, so if you have blast, it doesn't.
Flamers don't have blast.
Cool.
D6 shots. 2. Oh, I guess I probably should have specified. This is the 2 damage one.
Okay.
Because it's the efficient way to do it. Auto hits. 2 up anti-infantry. 2 wounds. AP minus.
Ignores cover.
Ignores cover, and I think it's AP minus 1.
AP -1, so it'd be 3s. And I'm always putting on shields. We'll save. We're good.
Let me make sure it's not AP minus 2.
Okay, if it is, it matters.
Yep, because you'll take at least one of them.
Yep.
You know what's really funny? Going first in this edition is also very, very important. Like, it's ridiculous. It is AP minus 2, so you'll take 2 damage.
Is AP -2?
Yep.
Cool. That shield guy's down to 2.
And then my other Flamer, D6 shots. This is 1 damage.
Sounds good.
5 shots. 2.
And then everyone but 2 guys can see it.
Sounds good.
So you could shoot with
Yep.
after that.
They auto hit. 2 ups to wound because anti-infantry. There you go.
AP?
Minus 1 on this.
So it'd be 3.
Cool. So 1's down to 1.
Yep.
All right. And then the biologist future. Oh, I should have shot this first. We'll shoot him last then. All of my.
Except for the 2 over here, because they still can't see because of the building.
Are you? You're not within. No. Okay. I guess my biologist future is the only other one with a ranged weapon.
Cool.
Except for the captain because he can't see. D6 shots from this, which is blast, so I get +1 to hit here.
Yep.
Not +1 hit, +1.
+1 shot.
+1 shot. Thank you. D6. 6 shots. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6s. Lethal hits on 5+ in Overwatch. It still has to be a successful hit.
Correct. Still has to be a successful
Okay.
hit. So 6.
So 6 is auto wound.
No
No.
6s. Okay.
Alright, cool. That's it.
Right. Roll. 10 gets me in. So.
Hold on.
Oh, you have something?
That biologist putrefier has living. That's 3 inches from my worst. Never mind. Send it. I thought I'd give you -2 to your charge. You don't.
And I can't tie up the guy because that's the new stuff. And everything that can end in basic contact
Must.
will. Yep. So.
If you can touch spaces, you have to.
So we're just gonna shove him to touch.
You can move over your own models, though, so you can choose the order that your guys touch in if you're trying to get specific weapons into combat.
Oh yeah. I already ordered all my stuff, so
Yeah, I
I
just
the
have
back
my-
rank was dying before. So
I just have my cool stuff in the front.
and this guy's the fun stuff in melee combat. So he's gonna end his charge move with that.
I don't care. I gotta fight you first.
He had mortal wounds before anything happens because he's ended his
Okay.
charge move. I think we'll just put him here.
Just the 0 CP -1 damage is gonna make this fight phase really boring for me. Tell me like 3 people I get to attack.
Sure.
And do you know, it's first rank, second rank, and because you can only fight with second rank if they're touching someone who's
Touching the base,
first.
that's
Correct.
touching the first rank,
Ruins
yes.
That
make
is
it
so cool.
Ruins make it really hard to do charges.
Yep, but it makes more sense to me at
And
least.
you
the way
can't
it
pile
works.
through ruins because you have to, or not piling, consolidate through ruins because you have to be ending in base-to-base contact. So you're not ending in base-to-base contact through a ruin
Correct.
anymore. It's gross.
Yep, fighting through ruined walls is really weird.
Cool.
Okay.
I got
What
to
other
look at
charge?
my enhancement. The enhancement, Unstoppable Destroyer.
Sure.
On a 2 through 5. After the bear, so select one enemy unit with engagement range after it made a charge roll, and then the bear rolls a d6 on a 2 through 5, d3 mortal wounds on a 6, flat 3. So d3 for 3.
Okay, well, why wouldn't you? But hey, guess what? I'm taking out the model. That's not gonna matter. And then one will be a 1.
Oh, yeah, sorry, I forgot the extra one.
Flame roll 1.
I will declare a charge over on the other side.
Yep, go ahead.
So over here. You can't overwatch.
I might spend a CP to make it to where you get -2 to your charge.
Ah.
I think I have that CP.
Is it 1 or 2?
Never mind, it's not a CP. Nope, you're good. Go ahead.
Oh, did I just get it?
No. It's an aura and it's on.
Oh,
It's not an aura. It's not an aura. It's an ability. It's a enhancement that is on
Oh, okay.
them.
Yeah. So 9 inches.
No.
Nope.
I see a 1. You can't make it, and it's 2 CP.
I know. That's why I was looking. I have 2 CP. I'm okay. Well, it feels bad not to charge with multiple things, right? That's the dumb part about it.
So can you move through the objective marker?
Yes, you can move through it. You just can't be
end
on
on it. Okay.
Yeah, I put this there so it's nice, easy to remember. Going to. I think we'll just go to the fight phase. So we'll start with Caleb.
I will. Yep. Start with those plague marines.
Once per battle, they're gonna activate and have all their katas activated.
I don't know what that does, but sounds
I'll
good.
give all the fun things.
Oh, you're doing all the kata for them?
Yes, it's once per game.
So they get. You have -1 to hit them, Caleb.
I get exploding 6s.
And then
hits.
he gets exploding 6s and lethal hits.
Correct.
Okay.
And I will use their once per battle round -1 damage.
Yeah. Why wouldn't you? That's 0 CP
So far.
once per battle round.
Correct. You want me to read it to you?
No, I don't care. I believe you enough.
I'll-
I believe you enough to hate you and your army.
There's a reason that when they revealed the army, I was telling John that they were very strong.
I don't like troop army. I want a dreadnought army.
You're playing
Mason.
Custodes.
I wanted to play the dreadnought Custodes. You know me. I want 6 dreadnoughts.
Shut up.
I want the Forge World to be released, and they didn't make this look that epic.
Okay, so I have 5 heavy weapons in this squad that can all do damage.
But for the viewers' knowledge,
I don't care about the viewers right now either.
it's once per battle round. You can select one model in select one model in your army with this ability. Oh, so it's only I can only do that once per model. Once per battle round, you can select one model in your army with this ability. Cool. So I
you
can't do it to everything.
You can only do it to.
I've only done it to one so far.
I know. It would have changed how I did things.
Okay, sorry. That's my bad. This is why.
Sorry,
we read things.
what happened?
So I can only do it once per battle round. You can select one model in your army with this ability.
So you can't do it to all 3. He can only do it once.
So because he has 3 of them, he can only do 1 of them each
I
battle round?
asked that at the beginning of this game before John did that because I was like, the -1 damage is really good. That's before I knew it went to 0.
The models unit then can be selected for a stratagem for 0 CP, even if the stratagem's already been targeted by another.
Okay, so that's a lot less powerful
Yes,
than what we were.
it's still very strong.
It's very good, not as ridiculous.
Yeah, not. Okay.
Haven't been used it right.
I don't
yet.
think it needs to be changed.
Yeah,
now.
if you make John use it on one unit and then you just do all your stuff on the other on a different unit, then you're good.
Yep. So okay, that makes me hate you a little less.
Okay.
But I hate you for a different reason right now. Okay, so.
Oh wait a minute. That means I have to spend 2 CP over here, right? Because I did it to them.
Yes, you have to spend the 2 CP for that.
Yeah, so I'll spend 2 CP, Mason.
So Mason, John.
Okay.
Is that
2 CP
stratagem
spent by
once
John?
per battle round?
No.
It's just that ability to spend it for 0.
Correct. The stratagem reads:
But you can still only spend that stratagem once
per phase.
unit.
One
Yeah.
per phase.
Okay.
That
Your bonus shooting phase or the fight phase just after an enemy has been selected is targets, and then target one Adeptus Custodes infantry unit from your army, excluding the Sisters of Silence, and that is selected as a target of one or more enemy attacks. Until the end of phase, each time an attack is allocated to that model in your unit, subtract 1 from the damage characteristic of the attack.
Okay. Cool. Sounds good.
This might be double read
Thank God we did.
for all the people watching the stream.
For the viewers and for John, because John doesn't read all of his rules ever. I really need to just make you read through everything all the time because you are bad at this.
Hey, I'm programming. All right. I'm
Okay.
programming a new scoreboard.
I'm thinking about spending a CP here to give me sustained hits on 6s. But I kind of want that 2 CP for the -1 damage for next turn and not have to rely on my 7+. You have one guy at 1.
I have one guy at 1.
I have 15 attacks here. These are hitting you. This is not the Talon group, so I'm not hitting you on 2s. But my lethal hits do hit on 5s and 6s, though. Because of the biologist putrefier.
Sounds good.
So...
So
Okay, we're
minus
sending
one
it.
hit.
So I'm hitting you on 4s.
Yes. I'm just letting you know. Mine.
And
Minus
5s and 6s auto wound you.
Sounds good.
No rerolls.
I'll pick up 5s and 6s.
That's fine. Alright. And then these are... These were all 1s. These are wounding you on strength 8.
T6, so 3.
3s. Awesome. So there you go. AP -2.
AP -2, so that would be 4s.
I'm killing them all, at least. God, your rolling is so good.
Do you believe the 4-leaf clover now, Caleb?
No, your 4-leaf clover is still stupid.
It's my childhood 4-leaf clover. Don't doubt its power.
John, your rolling hasn't changed, and you've never worn it before, so it doesn't really expect me to
I was
do.
on a double-digit losing streak on stream. Can confirm.
You just got new rules is all you got. That's why you're good. No other reason.
I was playing an army that I had no idea last stream how to play. Same thing with Mason, so I feel like we were on very, very even playing fields.
That's everything I can fight with over that's going to do more than 1 damage. So, I don't care about anything else. Now you can kill my rest of my plugging range squad and my 2 characters over there.
I need to know how many attacks. If they're shields, give them different amount of attacks. Which I'm probably...
I think they're like 5 attacks now. Custodes are.
Well, does the shield give a different attacks? Is what I was looking
I don't.
for.
I'm not 100% certain.
No, the sword does not give. It's the same in number, but it's 1 damage. Do you have -1 damage right now? No. So I'll be.
I hate that you asked that question. Are you just trying to insult Tinder over here? That I
He's just
lost
trying to
my
rub
-1
salt in,
damage?
Caleb.
Well, do you have it activated?
No!
Cool.
I don't have the CP for it. Nor does my army have it as a native rule anymore.
Is the Misericordia? It is the same. The strength is less. What's your toughness? Do I need to roll these
5.
separate? I do need to roll these separate. Fuck. Because we still have our banner. So that's a banner. This is the 1 shield left. We'll start with the 1 shield left. Hitting on 2s. No rerolls. 6s explode. And auto wound.
Yep. So that's an explosion.
Yep, and you want to just put a dice down. And then these are strength 6. So it'd be 3s.
3s.
And re-rolling, not on the objective, so re-rolling only the ones.
AP?
AP -2.
5s. What's the damage on these?
1.
So, 2 guys die, because one's at 1 already.
Yep.
So the flamer dies, and so does... am I going to be in... Yeah, we'll get
Oh,
There's
checking
still-
cards. I got a ton more attacks.
I know.
You're gonna have to. So then it's 1, 2, 3, 4. I should have 5. Yep, 5 because he's in base contact. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5.
Do you need these?
Is that 5?
Yep.
Cool. That's 2, 3, 4, 5.
Cool.
Hitting on 2s. 6s explode, and I get no rerolls. That's a 6. That's a 6.
Hitting on 2s.
6 is also auto wound.
Correct. That's why I'm pulling them out, and then I'm going to add later. I don't see any more 1s. Do you see any 1s?
I just picked up the 1-1.
Cool.
And then
That's 2 dice, and then I get 2 more.
Here.
That's cool. And then we roll all of these.
These are wounding on 4s. Are you strength 5?
These are, I think, better now. Strength 7.
Okay, so why'd you have to roll these separately?
Not from the shield. Sorry, I need to roll the shield and the Misericordia separate. If that makes any sense. Because if I the Misericordia's strength 5.
Oh, okay.
These are just strength 7. Sorry,
Gotcha.
I could have rolled these with the shield. Oh no, because these are 2 damage.
Oh, okay, that's why.
That's the difference.
And these are auto wounds.
And these are wounding on 3, rerolling 1s. 1 right here, or 2, 3 1s. That fails. Are those more rerolls?
No, those are
failed. Okay,
failed.
cool. And then 3.
I'm just gonna pick the unit up. Cause it's,
Including characters?
Yeah, the character's 4 wounds. I'm not saving any of this. Like, cause they're 2 damage each, right?
2 damage each.
And it's AP minus 2,
AP minus 2.
so 5.
You need a slow roll, right? For characters?
No, because they're the same saves, same toughness.
Oh, they're same saves and
Yep.
stuff. Just no invulns?
Nope.
Oh.
So
I'm used to the Marines having invulns on their characters.
4.
It's
Yeah,
like-
they are all dead. I will roll my deadly demise on my biology feature prior over here though. On a 6. Nope, alright, cool.
Can I consolidate into another unit?
You have to move closer to the point.
You can consolidate into another unit, but you have to end.
Base
But
contact.
only if you are moving into engagement range with them.
So I have to be base contacts.
So if you can't get within engagement range, you don't get to move.
So if I can get there. But is it only for that model? Is it model by model basis?
It's model by model basis. You have to be able to stay in engagement
kill that
and
model
coherency
and go
as
do
well.
it. So I'm hearing that entire unit staying there.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
Consolidation
I die.
movements is not meant for moving.
Well, I could go back to the point with everything but that guy. Oh no, unless it only ends on the point. You know what? I got this. I will
Oh,
consolidate.
here, I'll double check to make sure
Because
we're doing that right.
this guy could touch and still be 2 and 2.
300 points in Plague Marines did nothing.
They killed
No, they didn't.
two guys have died in the squad. Or no, 1 guy died in the squad. No, it's 2 guys, because this one's full.
300 points of Plague Marines killed like 70 points worth of models.
No.
They're like 40 points apiece, yeah?
45 apiece. Because 9 is 405. Should be 45 apiece.
Wow. Wow.
Alright, consolidation. After a unit has finished making all of its melee attacks, it consolidates. Each time a unit consolidates, you can move each model in that unit that is not already in base-to-base contact with an enemy model up to 3 inches. This is a consolidation move. For a consolidation to be possible, a unit must be able to end their move within engage range of 1 or more enemy units and in unit coherency. So,
You can move
as
the whole
long
unit.
as 1 model gets within range,
You
you
can
can
move the whole thing.
consolidate into an enemy.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm
I
gonna go
don't care.
straight into the tank. Yeah, you still gotta attack with the tank. Like
I'm not going to. You have -1 damage.
Oh, is it 1?
It's 1 damage, though.
Okay. We're just shuffling over.
Can I surrender on turn 2?
If these conditions cannot be met, then each model in the unit can instead make a consolidation move towards the closest objective marker, but only if after doing so, that unit is within range of that objective marker.
So I couldn't even do the objective because I have to do this one first.
Yes.
Yep.
Or you could just not move at all.
No, I like the base contact. I want you to shoot this group.
I can't shoot that group. I blast.
Everything? Including
No,
entry?
the entry cannons don't. But it's
Okay.
not going to matter.
You're gonna fall back and shoot.
No, I can't fall back and shoot.
Oh. Bad.
I'm saying it's not going to matter. The 2 entry cannons aren't going to do anything.
Okay.
I don't even know what I'm going to do at all this game. Huh. Okay, is that the end of your turn?
That is the end of my turn.
The Plague March Crawler fighting back doesn't do anything. I can't fire out of combat, correct? That's not a thing?
As far as I know, you cannot do so.
Okay.
Was there 2 characters in the squad?
Yeah, they're both dead, so you get 6 points.
8 points.
8 points, awesome.
Assassinate is 4 points per character.
Cool.
So 8 points for assassinate.
And I'm scoring 3 points at the start of my turn for holding the one on my objective? Or is it 2 points?
2 points.
Sweet. I'll take 2 points.
And that will go to the bottom, and we each get a CP.
Sure.
You're up to 2.
No, I may be up to 3. Hurry up and roll the dice. Actually, I'll just take 2 of that.
I was going to say, I'll just grab it and roll that.
I'll
Seven.
get another CP, so I'll be at 3.
Hey!
It's not gonna matter. This game
8 for assassinate.
doesn't matter.
And then we're going to bottom of battle round 2?
Yep.
Okay. So
And
that's spacebar, right?
Yep. And then I'll get 2 points for holding the objective in my deployment zone.
2 points for holding objective in there, yep.
How many guys are in that building back there?
There's 5. And all of them should be on the objective, and they are.
Okay.
They're 2 OC each.
That's fine.
They're spears.
I need. Alright, so my command phase is done. We can go to movement phase. They get to move 6 inches when I move into range of them?
Yes.
And it's within 9 or is it within 6?
Do you want to give us CP? Caleb gets 2, and I get 1.
Caleb gets 2.
Yes, give him -1.
I want to go in debt. Command debt.
Well, at least now you can't use your free CP. Well, you can use your free CP, but then you can't spend for it again.
Nope, because this is not a new battle round. You're on bottom.
So I might be able to do something here.
I can't.
Oh, you can't spend it at all.
No, it's done.
Okay, that makes this
Wait a minute.
less.
Does that mean I had to spend 2 CP then?
You did. That's why you're -3.
No, because you didn't shoot them. That's so I'd just be up 2 still.
No, you
Because
had.
that would be my once per battle. Because
No, you spent it.
I'm at the top. I'm not at the bottom. I'm at the top.
Did you not spend it in the shooting phase?
Not my shooting phase.
Oh, that's right.
Sorry. So Mason,
Mason,
you want
give
to
back 2 CP.
undo 2 of my CP I spent? It should have been for free.
Okay.
But he can't do it for free now.
Correct. I can't do it for free, but
you
I
still
have
can spend
2
for
CP.
it. Okay, that makes this really shitty again. What's their movement? 6 inches?
I think it might be 5. I think they got downgraded.
I hope so.
Kind of like your guys.
I'd be pretty happy.
They only have 5, so they downgraded them. They used to be the same.
So if I just move away from my objective, because I hold it, you can't charge onto my objective and take it. And you can't wrap me up either.
Depends. Those guys can charge.
Yeah, but I'm going to be moving up to the center. So that's what I care about. I'm just more, like, just wanting to get away. So, like, you're fine.
He could advance onto.
I can advance and shoot them.
He can't advance onto the point. It's not far enough.
But remember, they can be once per battle at the end of your opponent's turn. If this unit was not set up in not within engagement range,
You can pick it up?
I can pick it up and put it
I
in
don't care.
reserves.
Okay, that's fine.
So I can re-deep strike them
That's fine.
on my turn. Well, it's on the end of your turn. They're gone. Wait, was that the end of your movement? At the end of your opponent's turn. So at the end of your turn, I can decide to pick them up if I want.
Like this.
Oh, that's the cool stuff that you can do with Grey Knights.
I don't get to do the 3-inch. I still do 9. But I can pick them back up.
I gotta see what the Plague March Crawler's movement is. It is 10 inches. So.
Remember, I am the jack of all trades, Army. Everything belonged to us.
So it is. If I move within 9 of them, you get 6-inch movement.
If sorry, I have to flip to my enhancements.
That's fine.
Ceaseless Hunter. So they can fall back and shoot and charge still. And once per battle, when an enemy unit ends a normal, advance, or fall back, move within 9 of the bear. The bear is
The character.
the guy that looks fancy with a purple cape.
So anywhere on this objective.
They can make a normal move up to 6 inches.
Sure.
And they have an OC of 3 each.
Cool.
Because of the banner.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and then does the shield captain only have 2? I'm double checking if the character has more. so it's still 3. He only has 2, so it's the same as the other guys.
I think I'm just gonna give up that objective over there.
Is that their movement? Are you gonna try to end outside the 9?
I'm outside the 9.
Cool. I was about to check.
That was the whole point, was to stay outside. You're just going to move on to the point, so you don't at least control it on this next turn. And I'm going to try and take you off the center one.
Oh, do you have any... No, you don't have any battle shock. I'm double checking.
No, everything that got shot or...
died.
Well, no, there's 2 missing out of this group, but they're only
above
2.
half. Yep, above half.
This guy will fall back. I'm not going to be able to shoot, but it's better than me staying in melee combat with you. And this group of Terminators. I don't know how I want to do this with them. Okay, I want to stay within 12. So at this tree line.
Yep, tree good.
I'll leave that one. That one's fine.
Going straight for the objective?
I'm giving myself options.
Oh, just in case if you want to go different directions.
Nope, just in case I want to shoot 2 different targets.
Gotcha.
Well, I don't know why I moved them that far. Hold on.
They only move 4.
They move 4.
I might move this tree for you.
Yeah, please do. Okay, so heal shuffle his 4 that way. Heal shuffle 4 that way.
Yep. I made it so it wasn't an easy charge. Because I have 4 guys on the point, so 4 times 3 is 12. I have 12 OC on the point.
Wow, 4-inch movement is fucking god awful.
Interesting. So I can't just spam shield Captain's Mason. Can't now
You
note to
can.
self. No, I think 2 is fine. I don't think you do 3.
That's fair.
I'd probably do Trajan in 1 now. And redo some points.
Okay. I think everything on the board that's going to move. Now we're going to put down Lord of Contagion.
You'll be closer to the objective on this side, but you can't shoot
That's kind of why
them. And you have to charge through the build.
That's kind of why I want to shoot them.
Okay.
I'm
I
gonna
just
charge
wanted to
them.
make sure you knew it was closer on this side.
Yeah. I should put these guys.
So like, what's their OC?
I don't know. I actually honestly don't know. To be honest with you, I really don't think I care.
Okay.
Because I don't think this group is going on to it. Because this is a group of Typhus, and I want to make sure. Because one of them is going to be doing an action. And I'll be able to tell you the OC of some of them. So Typhus, OC is 1. Can I still do a psychic thing? Because it says in your shooting phase you can select one enemy unit with an 18 and visible. Roll a d6 on a. Can I still do that even if I'm declaring an action? Because I can't be selected to shoot, but it's not shooting, it's psychic. It's just in the shooting phase you do it.
Yes, you can still do that.
You mean your
I
ability?
can still do the action.
You could still do abilities off to the right. Psychic shots you can't do though.
Yes, okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Sorry, but you confused me when you said psychic because I was like, psychic is shooting. Don't say that.
Psychic ability.
Yeah. Well, does it have psychic like a keyword right next to it?
Yep.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, there are psychic abilities and psychic attacks.
Oh, did not see
Yes.
that. I also don't play psychic armies, so there was no need for me to kind of look. But I did not know.
You played Tyranids last week.
I wasn't playing psychic abilities, though.
You didn't have any psychers?
I had psychers, I didn't have the psychic abilities.
Oh.
Well, maybe I did.
You did.
Did the Zonothropes have a psychic
Yep.
ability? I never got to use it, because it was a battle shock and you had to be like within a certain
Okay.
range. And they died down to 1 model.
That is the end of my movement phase. We will go to shooting phase.
I never got to use it.
In my shooting phase, Typhus's group, this group right here, is going to be declaring I'm outside of 9, so you don't get to do your movement.
Well, I understand. You can't be inside of 9.
Yeah.
If you were inside of 9, I was like, go remove your models.
They're doing the action of deploy teleport homers,
Okay.
so I'll be getting
No charge or shoot.
4 points for that.
You can't. Once you declare this, you can't.
Yeah,
go
I know.
back.
They're not doing anything else.
Okay, so
That's
like
why-
if you fail your
that's
charge, you
why-
can't decide to do.
That
charge
is
with
why
them
I
instead.
asked if Typhus could still do his abilities, because this is going to do mortal wounds to you, and that's what I wanted to do.
Okay, that's you could do that.
So, but I need the points. This is the only way I'm scoring points in this game.
Okay.
Okay, so Typhus is going to, on a 1, he's going to take D3 mortal wounds. On a 2 through 5, you're going to take D6 mortal wounds. And if I roll a 6, you're going to take D3 plus 3 mortal wounds.
There you go.
That's why I really like him. I think he's pretty cool.
That's kind of really cool.
Don't roll a 1.
Yeah, Typhus is really
Cool.
good.
D6 mortal wounds.
Sounds good.
6! 5! 4 field advance.
Yep, 4 up field advance. Save 3, so down to 1.
You're putting none of those are shields.
None of them are shields. They're
Very
all
cool.
spears.
I actually am okay with this because now I'll shoot my flamers from the other group of 3.
Sounds good.
Because the Lord of Contagion doesn't have anything. I'm gonna go with that.
I don't get cover from your flamers, do I?
Nope, you do not. They're
I-
AP 0 anyways.
I like that from oh, that doesn't matter then. I like that for flamers. It makes flamers better in this edition.
It makes sense too.
They
You
took a
can-
lot of the AP away from the flamers, but without that cover, because cover's so everywhere now.
I'd also like the anti-infantry
Yeah.
that it gives.
Oh, yeah.
So 3, 4d6.
Amount of shots.
6, 10, 20 shots. Ooh! 4,
I have 10.
8, 9, 10.
And then this time.
Anti-infantry, 4 plus. Otherwise, I'm not wounding you because strength 3.
It'd be 6. 6s.
Anti-infantry 4 plus.
Yep, for anti-infantry 4 plus.
No rerolls. Right? Typhus does not give rerolls. Okay, that many
AP?
2 up saves.
No AP damage on these?
1 damage.
1? Okay. So 2s.
I will
Failed 2.
kill 1 because that
Yeah,
guy done
one
1
got
and 1
one.
done 2.
So now it's a little farther of a charge. We'll do this guy back here. So it's the one in the corner.
That's fine.
I know you're going to charge just in case you make it. I put the dice on top.
Okay, and we will go to shooting over here.
Actually, odd amount of squads. I know why you do it. It's the battle shock and blast.
It's rounded up. No, it's rounded down. Almost everything in this game is rounded down, isn't it?
Yeah.
So you'd be at 2. You'd have to be at 2 models. Your battle track. Even though if you have a character, it'd bring you up to 6. And it'd
Yeah,
be 3.
yeah. But like if you're playing the
It's 2 either way.
to
'Cause you
go
have to be
under.
below half. So an odd is still at 2, and
so like 5 is 2
Yep,
rather
and
than 6.
6 is 2.
Oh,
'cause
well,
it
I
has
can't
to be
take
below
6.
half.
I can't take
So-
6. So
no, it doesn't
without
matter.
paying more points.
Okay. Shooting everything from this group into the middle objective. We'll start. You have 1 guy at 2, right?
Yeah,
I'll
I got
start
1 guy. He's the shield guy back
I'll
there.
start with my 2 damage flamer. You're gonna spend your free.
I've already spent the free. I'd have this pay.
You're gonna spend 2 CP for -1 damage.
No.
Okay. D6 shots. 6 shots. I like that.
I think we wait for combat.
5. Probably. That's
Fight
probably a good idea.
first? Fight first sounds great, doesn't it? You can not charge. I'd be fine with that.
6 2 damage shots. Auto hits. Anti-infantry 2 plus. They all wound. AP -2. Ignores cover.
Yep, so force.
Sweet. So
Failed 2.
that guy dies and 1's a 2.
Yep. Yeah, because we don't want to put on spears.
And
Spears,
then
slap. We just saw spear slap. We want spears.
we'll do the other flamer in the group. D6 shots. 4 shots. Hitting you anti-infantry 2 plus. All wounds. AP -1 on these.
AP -1.
Yep.
So
This damage
3s.
1. Sweet. So that kills that other guy.
Yep.
And then we will go to the plasma gun from the sergeant. 2 shots. I am overcharging.
That removes the model. If you fail.
I know.
Okay.
No, it's not. It's hazard. Is hazardous different for?
It's only for vehicles. It's only for vehicles that does mortal wounds.
Is it? Okay.
Otherwise,
Or
it removes
characters.
them. Or characters.
Okay.
Vehicles or characters. Or monsters as well. The 3 terms.
I don't care.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
I'm
you know.
not gonna roll a 1, and I hit you on 2s. Because of the tally man.
Oh, it's not 1 on this. You roll after this.
You roll your hazardous roll after the attack's
that's
resolved.
You can't re-roll it.
That's
Yeah.
right. Okay.
You
oh,
can't
I hit
re-roll it
both.
anymore,
I'm actually more happy about that. Because I roll 1s more to shoot than anything. So both hit.
Sounds good.
2s to 3. 2s to
6.
battle round 2. 6 inch range.
Make it down to 5.
So it'll drop you down to
5.
You have a 6 up toughness.
T6.
Oh, okay. No. Still
Threes.
3s.
Do you re-roll wounds because of your characters?
No.
Okay.
I don't get reroll wounds anywhere.
Your characters are in there. That's
They
what
don't
I
do
had to
shit.
ask.
I get fight first and then +1 to hit. So
Oh.
I'm hitting on 2s. Don't roll a 1. I fucking hate this game.
You can't re-roll that though. They made it better and worse at the same
I'm
time.
so bad.
But hey, it's 1 per weapon now. 1 dice per weapon.
Yeah.
So they made the plasma inceptors better because it used to be
Well,
real
plasma
cancer.
sensors are insane right now.
There are multiple shots per weapon now.
3 shots.
Yeah.
I know,
The
they're
D3
so good right now,
D3
except they're 300 points for a unit.
Don't care. I'm playing it.
They killed the exocrine by themselves.
And they can also deep strike closer. They have the 3-inch deep strike.
They killed the
Oh,
exocrine
they're so
by
good.
itself. And they took what? One of them died before that because I overwatched it. I think.
Yeah.
Right? So they killed it with a man down.
Okay.
Funny.
We're going to the Terminators, shooting everything into this group.
Sounds good.
Spending 2 CP.
Why? I didn't do it first, so no.
Okay. I care because this is the Mortal Wound stuff.
Oh, this is the Mortal Wound squad? Cool. I'll take the Mortal Wounds for a Field of Pains.
That's fine with me. That's true. God, your
That's
army
okay,
is so
at least
bad.
you're doing
against
damage.
me. Like it's ridiculous. I don't care, John.
I
I
didn't
don't
choose
want to
it.
hear what you say.
I didn't choose it in 9th. I don't want it in 10th. Mason's just like, it just forces you to play the better thing.
Your army is so good, and you're complaining.
I liked the ignore all modifiers. That was fun.
What am I sustained?
Granted, there's a lot less modifiers in this game, but like, they could do something with movement shenanigans. That's what that Custode shield host would do. They're movement shenanigan people. They do things on the fly.
Okay.
That's the cool part about
You ready,
that.
John?
Yeah. Anasaurus Imperialis.
I'm gonna start with the Reaper autocannon. It is 4 shots. These are hitting you on 3s. 6s explode. 6s auto wound.
Okay.
Okay.
1.
Auto wound and an explosion.
Yep. Cool. You got
And
this.
that misses and everything else hits. These are strength 7.
T5 now because I'm
So
in range.
3s.
Yep.
Oh, this is an auto.
That's an
si-
auto one.
I'm sorry, it was not. It's not auto wounds.
Oh.
They're devastating wounds.
Oh, devastating wounds. Okay, so this is mortal wounds.
Yeah, that's a mortal wound, and
These are.
that's a regular wound.
Oh, was that a 1 over here?
It was a 2 and a 1. Yep.
Okay. AP.
-1.
Cover.
Yes, you
I'm
get
in the
cover.
trees.
Yes.
Okay, cool. So 2s.
Cool.
Nope.
So-
And 4.
4 up. Nope. So 1's down to 2.
Yep. Is there another shield one? And do I have another red die?
All right. So I have 12 shots. Oh, hold on. I'm gonna re-roll those 2. I get to re-roll all failed wounds. So those 2 failed wounds. So 1 more wound.
No AP?
AP minus
Oh,
1.
it's cover. So
Okay.
safe.
All right.
2s.
Now we will go to the combi weapons. They are. So I have 6 in the group.
Okay.
They're rapid fire 1, and I am within 12. So I get 12 shots. 5, 6, 7, 8, 11, 12. Hitting you on 3s. Yep.
They're 24-inch.
Yes. 3s. Cool. Nothing special for the hits. Wounding you on 4s. Because
Okay.
anti-infantry, and any 4+ is a mortal wound.
Okay. Sounds
So
good.
4+ mortal wounds. Rerolling all.
Failed.
No, rerolling all.
Oh,
That I
yeah,
want to.
that's all failed. I'm just gonna.
Well, I guess yeah.
take
I have
out
strength 4. You toughness
We're
5, so I need 4s. Hey, 5s anyways. So there we go. These are all mortal wounds.
4s. take 3.
Yep.
So one's down to 3 if I have a shield. I have 1 shield left, and it's the banner. But I don't think we want the banner to go. So he will go down to 2 on this side.
I think you do need to allocate
Before?
before you roll the saves, since you do have different wound characteristics.
Do you want to go to banner?
Yeah, kill your banner.
It doesn't kill the banner. The banner will be at 3
Oh, instead of 2?
instead of 2. He has a shield. I'll let you choose. To be fair.
I'd still rather go to the banner.
You'd rather go banner? Cool.
We are going to go to the Lord of Virulence now in that group. D6 shots from his flamer. This is twin linked, so
Rerolling failed wounds.
yep. Auto hits and they wound anti-infantry 2+.
Sounds good.
So D6 shots.
2
shots. Don't roll any ones. If I do, re-roll it. Cool. 2 wounds. AP -1 ignores cover.
These auto hit?
Yep. It's flamer.
And devastating wounds?
No.
No. AP?
-1.
Ignores cover?
Yep.
Yep, so 3s. Saved.
Cool. Alright. That's all the shooting from them. Hey, that's a decent amount of little wounds. I'll take that. If you didn't have 4 pluses, would have wiped most squads. You just, everything you have just ignores what I want to do. And then we'll go to the Plagueburst Crawler, everything into that group.
Sounds good.
D6 plus 3 shots.
Yep.
And you have 5, so I get +1 more. So 5, 6 shots. 3, 4, 5, 6. These are hitting you. I did move, so I don't get the heavy, but I'm still hitting you on 2s because of the Lord of Virulence.
Oh, yes, that guy in the squad.
So hitting you on 2s, no rerolls, and ignores cover. They all hit.
Strength?
8. Down to 5, so 3s.
Yeah.
Cool. I want to make sure that...
No 6s or 5s? Because you do have a 5.
No, I don't think it is anything special. I think it's just blast. And it's AP -2, ignores cover.
AP -2, so 4s. Save 3.
So that kills that banner. 2 damage.
Is it 3?
Oh, I thought he was down to 2. I
Nope,
thought I
he's
wouldn't
down
with
to
1.
1. The other guy would have been at 2. That's why I asked which one you wanted to go to.
Yeah, that's fine. Rothail volley gun. Not Rothail, heavy slugger.
Heavy stutter.
4 shots. On
2s? Because of the guy. The
3s. Because it's only blast weapons that get it.
Oh, it's only blast weapons. Okay.
So 3. 5's wound. No. And then the entropy cannons.
On.
Did I roll any 6s to hit on that? It doesn't matter. I had lethal hits, I forgot. Entropy cannons. 3s. Both automatically wound lethal hits.
Lethal hits? So it'd be 4s. Saved and saved.
Cool. It wouldn't have mattered. That is all of my shooting. Right?
I don't know. Is it? This guy
He
can't
fell
shoot.
back. Yep.
They shot. And
That one group of
the
theirs
one
not
that
doing an
can
action.
shoot.
Yep. Alright. I guess we're going to charges.
And you have no more deep strike?
Nope. All my deep strike is down now. Do I have to be wholly within? Oh, let me. Sorry. So I'm wholly within your deployment zone
I'm assuming
for behind enemy lines.
if Mason wants to double check wholly within
You're not double checking.
on deploy teleport homers. Oh, did I close the thing?
That's why I just.
Oh,
it
that's
won't
okay.
matter. I moved it to where I am wholly within your deployment zone.
You're good.
So.
Yeah, you.
I didn't think about that. And then.
Did I
Charges.
end up closing it? I think I ended up closing it.
You closed
If
it.
you go to type in VS code,
I'll look it up.
Group with the Lord of Contagion is charging your
you
group of
can't
5.
find it.
No. Oh.
What?
The group of 5, the group of 4, the 3 Death Shroud Terminals and Lord of Contagion are going to charge your group inside the building.
Sounds good. Need more than a 9.
Is it a 10?
I don't know.
Yeah, if you would like to
You
make it,
want-
please.
I removed one model,
Yeah, I know.
so all I have to do is this. It's an inch and a half. So you just need an
10.
inch added to it.
So 10. No.
You're gonna spend 2 CP.
I'm trying to think of how many 2 damage weapons I'm going to have in the center here. If I double charge you, then I can get. Man, those. That -1 damage is really rough.
Caleb's feeling the pain of what we had to deal with all of 9th edition.
No,
Yeah.
no. I would if it's -1 damage to a minimum of 1, I don't care.
I know.
That makes
I know.
no difference to my army at that point.
Mine's per phase though, and I have to spend 2 CP.
Mine's also 2 CPU and it's only in the 5 phase.
Yeah, I know. Mine's just the better one.
Do I want to charge the... So if I charge that group in the center, I have to charge with the Plague Marines and the Death... Blight Lords.
Yeah, all the characters have to go with them. Oh, you mean you have to charge both the groups?
Uh-huh.
Oh, you don't have to. Because if you fail it, like, these guys are going to not even... You're not going to get a lot of them in. Like, that's almost guaranteed because of this stupid thing.
I know, but only 2 of them have 2 damage. 3 of them have 2 damage weapons.
Oh, yeah, that's if I do the -1 damage. I could fight first and just see if I can kill an entire squad.
You have to do it at the start of the fight phase, don't you? Or is it when I select you? It's when I select you as a target.
I think the fight phase one is the fight phase one is at the start of the fight phase, and the other one's when you select, just after an
I
enemy
just need to
unit
know the
has
-1
selected.
damage.
Just after a unit is selected for
To
the
fight.
-1 to fight.
Hmm.
So fight first though, I'd have to do that. I have to choose at the start phase if I'm going to do that one or not. Fight first says at the beginning of the fight phase.
Yeah. Oh,
-1
that's right, it's
damage is-
stratagem. That's
Correct.
right.
Correct. It's a stratagem. So I have to choose between the two still. I'm not getting both. I may just nuke a unit if you try to do
You're
it.
not
though.
getting both. Oh, you don't get the fight first for free?
No.
Oh.
2 CP.
Okay, nope. That makes this... Okay, yeah, I'm fine with this. Alright, the Blight Lords are going into the center group.
Do you know the charge range?
No, but I'm going to roll and find out.
Sounds good.
I'll
Not
take a
bad.
5. Alright, cool. That's the end of my charges.
No more charging?
I'm not charging, just Plague Marines in.
I'll spend 2 CP to countercharge you.
That's a thing.
That is a thing. You want to look up Mason and the core rules? I saw the
Countercharge?
rule. It's not a guarantee.
I know.
It's
I remember it. It's
it's not pile-in. It's what characters used to do.
Heroic Intervention, but...
Heroic intervention.
Yeah, within 6 inches after it, you get to do it. Yeah, you can absolutely do it. Okay.
Oh, you get to fight first on that squad?
Yeah. That doesn't matter, though. You have to fight first.
No, I don't. I have to pay CP for that. How much CP is
Oh, because Heroic Intervention doesn't count as a charge, does it?
does it?
Also, it doesn't.
It doesn't give you fight first. Heroic Intervention doesn't give you fight first.
Doesn't? I need to know these rules.
It does not give you charge. Alright, so Heroic Intervention, 2 CP. Your opponent's charge phase just after an enemy unit ends a charge move. Target.
Oh,
1 unit
you
from
didn't
your
end the
army
charge
that is
move.
within
I
6
can't
inches
use
of
that.
that enemy unit and would be eligible to declare a charge against the enemy
like the
unit
old-
as if it were your charge phase.
So,
Your unit now declares a charge that targets only the enemy unit and you resolve the charge as if it were your charge phase.
so I can't even declare it.
No,
you didn't
because I
do
didn't
it.
end it. Yeah.
Sounds
Okay.
good. I just...
It's like the old Death Guard one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Cool.
it doesn't matter then.
Then that's that turn.
Yep, I'll score 8 points, 4 for deploy teleport homers, and then 4 for behind enemy lines. Cool. This game is still over. I've got nothing.
Oh, you're catching up.
No, I'm not. Well, it doesn't matter. I'm wiped this turn, I think.
What?
All
It's
my models?
You can only score 40 via your secondaries, and then it's 50 for primary.
Well, that's not what I'm worried about. I'm not gonna have models to score anything.
Let's talk about that battle round. This matters.
Still really not a reason to.
I think there is. There's a lot that happened, right, Mason?
What
1
happened?
sec.
You could do the stats or go ahead, or no, don't do the stats page. It's gonna look ugly.
There you go.
So
You can remove the dice box too. Here you go.
Caleb moved. That's big for Caleb's army.
No, it's not. It
He's-
doesn't do anything.
You have 2 things in that deployment zone. I don't think
That's
I can
the only
kill,
way.
I can't kill both of them. What? They're T6, T8.
36.
Okay.
T8? What's wrong with you?
I had to ask because I was like,
You're ridiculous.
they're termies.
Okay. They're T6. They're 1 toughness above regulars.
Okay.
That's my whole
I
army
was assuming your termies were going to be a lot more
No,
tough.
they're... they have a 4-up invul.
That every termie has that.
Yeah. I at least get it. I'm finding that I don't like Plague Marines.
Plague Marines, they're expensive.
They're expensive, and at least against your army, they don't do anything.
against the one stratagem in my army.
No, because they're still like, they don't hit as hard as I want them to.
So their toughness.
Spike Marines will kill most things that aren't getting.
But they
minus
die
minus
back just as easy though. Is the thing they're not tough enough. That's
I
what
think
I'm.
it's still pretty tough.
They're not as tough as I want them to be.
Caleb is in score range of holding that center objective over me. That is my most damaged group of Custodes.
Yeah, and you're going to be bringing in, because you that walk off objective lasts forever, right?
Until you touch it on the beginning.
Yeah, so
or
you can
end
spend
of
that
a turn.
CP again on a different squad.
Correct.
So you can do it on that squad of 9 over there, or that squad of 10 or whatever it is.
Correct, and then
And-
charge off of it.
Yep.
Yep.
So it doesn't matter. So I'm not going to be able to hold anything.
Oh, end of your turn. Sorry.
You're
I'm
picking
gonna
them up.
pick these guys up. So they're my Terminators. They're back in each turn.
Cool. Yeah, no, there's just nothing that my army's going to do anymore. Like, yeah, you have to think about where to spend your -1 damage, but it neuters everything I have, like, completely and utterly. So,
Yeah.
I don't know what to do.
Well, so if you charge with multiple things, and it's not into one thing, it's multiple things into multiple different groups.
Yes,
It's
but then you
when it
spend
comes-
a free -1 damage and a free fight first.
or a -1 damage and a
free-
-1 damage, because I can do that.
He can't free fight
That's
first
what
and
I
free
meant.
minus
I
one
meant
damage.
spend for the fight first and get a free -1 damage.
Correct.
So you
Or I
kill
could
whatever,
get 2 free might.
or you no, you can only do the free. You can spend for the 2 and get -1
Spend
damage.
2,
And, yeah.
and then if you do it to a different unit, I can do that one for free.
So either way, you either kill an entire unit that I charged you with,
Correct.
or I don't kill you and you kill me.
Yeah.
So there's
It's
no point.
Gambling odds.
No, it's not. There's no reason for me to charge you ever, because I just lose it,
Because of my fight first.
Yep.
Yeah.
or because you can just -1 damage and it makes
Try to tank it off
everything useless.
for the most part,
So
except for 3 weapons,
in the Blight Lord Terminator, just 2 weapons.
2 weapons. Like the Terminators. Rough.
It's just the flails. Everything else is 1 damage.
Everything's 1 damage.
Well, I guess the Lord of Virulence also has 2 damage. That's-
Marines seemed like they were doing 2 damage on most stuff.
Everything in my army.
In melee, they weren't.
No, not melee. I meant in shooting. But you took a lot of shooting stuff.
My whole army is really based around 1 damage stuff.
Yeah.
I've got a
The
couple
mortal
things.
wounds? You went for the mortal wounds on it.
Yeah, I did. That group of 10 was supposed to do mortal wounds, but the fact that you can make my damage 0 and
Zero.
ignore the mortal wounds. But you're not going to really be doing that, because if you use it in the shooting phase, the fight phase is, you will lose in the fight phase for that. So I at least get to do my mortal wounds now.
You know what, Mason? You were right. Custodes are gross.
Yeah,
They're pretty good.
I still want to see
S tier.
them against a Knights list and see how they do against that.
They feel like the best, like, anti-melee army. Like, they're very good in melee, and they're very good at being better than you in melee.
Only good in melee. Their shooting is all right. They're not bad.
And
but
the worst part is, too, is they're...
Well, the thing is, their shooting's actually better now than it used to be. Like, the base custodian guard, like the models you're running right now, their shooting right now is better than they used to be. Because it didn't get worse. It's just as good as it was previously,
Yeah.
correct.
but everyone else got worse.
And the worst thing, too, is, like, your army is also still really good against Horde armies, because Horde armies do 1 damage.
Yeah.
So, and
Yeah,
Horde
'cause,
armies
like,
got
the-
worse in general because of the new fighting rules of having to be in base contact with something already in base contact.
Definitely, because like Tyranids were only 1 damage, and it
Mhm.
I could see where like, oh, I charged with this group of 20, they do 0 damage to that unit. Cool.
So, well,
Yeah,
we can
that's
move
gonna
on
be
to
rough.
John's turn 3 and watch him continue to walk on me.
So I do hold 2 center points.
So Mason, back to the top now.
Yep.
Yeah, sweet.
Yep,
And then
so I hold 2.
we both
so,
get a CP first.
Yes.
John.
Oh,
good-
battle shock. Do I do a battle shock? Well,
No.
no, they're still above 5.
You're both at 4.
And then, so now I really can't do anything. And then John, you get, you hold 1, 2, 3. So
I hold
10,
10, 12. I get 12.
12 points.
12 for primary?
12 for primary.
Is there a max you can score that 1 turn?
No,
No.
not on this guy. On some of them, they are, but
Okay.
I specifically did not let us do the one that we did last time. Did have a max because Mason was there for that one.
Cool.
It was a max of 10.
Awesome. I really hope that 1 damage thing gets FAQ'd.
Yeah, I do hope that they make it to where nothing can -1 damage
To
to
zero.
below to 0. Yeah.
If they at least FAQ it, at least change it so that way the devastating wound still works. All the abilities still work for stuff.
Well, the thing is it modifies the characteristic,
I know,
and that's the problem.
That's why I said at least change it.
If it was, because if it was minus,
just -1 damage, but not to the characteristic, is like afterwards, then at least get the mortal wounds going through. I'm gonna measure if I can find my measuring tape.
Here, if you want 9, I don't think you're gonna be able to get on this point because you get back here, but
I can
get back here. Cool, awesome.
So that will give me 4 points for my secondary, as long as they stay here, which I am only gonna shoot them.
It doesn't matter. I have lost all hope in anything for this game, so
They lost all hope, Caleb?
yeah,
That's not good.
I don't care.
So they move 6. Chug-a-lug.
Everything's gonna get tight. Dude, the death Terminator's being so slow. It's been 2 turns and I can't even touch the center objective.
I feel like Terminators are kind of a point where you have to deep strike them.
I think Mason's right, because the 4 inches is an entire movement. Even if you deep striked it 4 inches up, then you at least could try to do a charge. Or if they didn't positionally get there, then you get farther.
And then the thing that's also really annoying with them, even if I deep strike them, I fail that 9-inch charge. They only have to move back 4 inches to make my charge on 9-inch still. So I don't get a choice to do anything else at that point. But I guess I can deep strike on your back objectives and stuff like that. And
Yeah, if you put him behind their units, then you push them forward towards the rest of yours.
Yeah, or push towards home objectives where they can't really leave it, because like that's 6 points back here comparatively. Is it at the start of movement phase? I'm gonna spend a CP. I think it's just during the movement phase. So Mason, I'll spend a CP to give Sticky back here. Because why not?
I think that's a bad place to put it.
Why?
It's just in your command phase. You have to do this.
No, in the movement.
That's
So
what you get.
technically,
So you can
I
give
could do
them
my free one over there if I wanted to.
I don't know. That's what I would do.
I think over here, so that I can push them off and just start tangling things up.
Sure.
Because like, I think, you said T6.
Yep.
There's character in each one of these, so they're 4 points each to kill the whole thing. And the characters are both in the front, so if I put it on this side, unless you fall back, which I don't think you'll ever do. Yeah. Hey,
For
look at
what?
your face.
What does it matter where my character's positioned?
So that way.
If you kill the group, they can't fall.
You're not out of combat.
I'd rather than being in combat. They do 3 damage.
2 damage, baby.
That's fine for your custodian guards.
But there's only 4 left though, and they're spears. I mean, I could shoot, or I can just move. I can just move away from them. I'm not gonna do the CP over here. Sorry, Mason. You want to give that back right now? You move so slow. What, 6 inches, right?
I move 4.
Do you guys move 4?
They move 4.
I thought that was these termies.
All of them.
All termies move 4?
Yes.
All the Death Guard Terminators move 4 inches.
They're slow and less tough. They suck.
That's dumb.
There's a reason that I was saying earlier that I think Plague Marines are better than Terminators.
They are also
now.
still bad.
I didn't say that they were not bad. I said they are better than Terminators.
I think the Blightlord Terminators are fine because they can shoot and do the mortal wounds. I'm cool with that. Because I think you're right, because I can deep strike them and be within rapid fire range and do all my mortal wounds and gesture. I think I just get 2 groups of 10 Blightlords. And that gets to be fun.
They've moved. I need to move them. They are going to be coming in. You can overwatch what things I've moved, by the way. So not them, because they're out of range. You can overwatch them if you would like, with anything over there.
Yeah.
Because I did move them.
I know.
Because
and Overwatch isn't once per battle round, right? It's once per phase?
It's once per battle round.
Oh, it is battle round because you can do it in multiple phases. Okay.
Correct.
Because if I Overwatch over there, I'm still hitting you on 6s though. And I really don't care about hitting you on 6s. I want to be able to do mortal wounds to you, but it's not worth it. The entropy, the Plagueburst Crawler would probably be the coolest option for it, because at least they hit an auto wound.
I think you made a mistake. You should have done 1 squad on this side and 1 squad on the other side.
Yeah, that's fine.
And then the guy over here would have done the action, and then the guy over here would have tried to do the charge.
Johnny gave up after turn 1.
What?
I didn't
You gave
care.
up
I just
after turn
didn't
1?
care.
That's fair. I'm just saying for next time. I think
I knew where I
sandwich
should have put it.
Sandwiching. Yeah. So I think I just want to get that squad, these guys, and then push that way, and just leave these guys to waddle around. all the points are on this side for me. All the real points. 2 points is not a lot. Can he fit behind you? Maybe not with his cape. The dumb freaking cape. Maybe not. I'll have to smush units.
I will say though, I still like to play versus crawlers. They're really expensive, but I still like them. The D6 plus 3 damage, D6 plus 3 shots with blast is really cool.
Well, that's
And
good.
then with the Lord of Virulence, making them hit on 2s is really good. So.
We could do a small charge because you were touching.
I'm not. You can't fight me. You can fight me through the wall, but I'm on the base. I see what you mean.
Yeah, I could do a small charge if I do that.
Because the front line, you wouldn't get any back line with it because you're not in base contact with me.
Correct. It only
I was thinking about how that was working for my own clarifications.
Yep. Yeah, if you get your whole every model in the army within engagement range, you still can fight with all of them, even if none of them are touching.
Yeah.
If we don't move them, you have to do it in charge phase, and I can already tie them up to charge them. So I think that's fine. I guess I started my movement. At the start of the movement phase, are you going to Overwatch?
I actually like this one because I can kill your banner guy here.
Just remember, when you go to the movement phase, you'll have to start doing that in tournaments.
Yeah.
Or if we play, if Bug
Is it if you start your movement? Because you have to select
start
it.
or end.
So you have to, so you select them to start their movement and out of Overwatch,
Yes.
right? Or do I have to? Is it at the start of the movement phase that I do it?
I think it's when they start their movement or
Okay.
end their movement. So
then,
if I said remain
you're
stationary,
selecting them to move,
but they're not going to say they're going to remain stationary. Who says the model's remaining
but
stationary?
you're still within 12 of everything. So yeah, I will Overwatch that into them.
Cool.
And you have to make a normal move or advance for Overwatch, I believe. I don't think the remaining stationary will let me Overwatch you, will it? Basically, pull the Overwatch rule.
Yep, I'm already ahead of you. All right, so when do you use it? Your opponent's movement phase or charge phase, just after an enemy unit is set up, or when an enemy unit starts or ends a normal advance, callback, or charge.
So if you remain stationary, I cannot Overwatch.
So if you choose not to move a model, they can't be Overwatched.
So you're not moving them.
No, I'm not going to move
Then
that.
I can't Overwatch you.
Yeah,
Right, cool.
okay.
Moving on.
Did not know that. I thought remain stationary
No,
was part of movement.
No.
If you set something up, you can Overwatch those though.
Yep. Everything has aspect scan.
Do you want to Overwatch these guys back here?
I'm not within 12.
Oh, you have to be 12?
It's still a range of 12 inches, right?
No, it's 24, I thought.
24 inches.
Oh, 24.
Yeah, easy.
Yeah, but I'd rather be in 12 though for my extra shots, because otherwise it's just 6 shots.
6 shots? On 6s?
Yeah. No, I don't care.
Cool. Over there. So I think we don't need to spend any CP this turn.
Did you guys know that I just read a stratagem that I did not know existed?
Which one? The tank shot?
Go to ground.
Oh yeah, you get
Yeah,
cover.
And a 6+ invulnerable save.
Oh, that's right. Yep.
Cool. Do you take any penalties though?
No, I don't believe so.
For like not
No.
moving or something like that?
And it's
No.
CP is 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can only use it on an infantry unit, but
Oh. Cool.
You can only use it in the shooting phase too, correct?
sorry, what?
You can only use it in the shooting phase.
Yeah, opponent's shooting phase.
Alright.
It's cool because you can give
You can give cover to your guys though.
I can give cover. I can give invulnerable saves that don't normally have invulnerable saves.
It's true. Yeah.
But in the shooting phase, it doesn't matter as much.
We'll go to the shooting phase. Do you
Yeah.
have anything that you want to do?
Fuck you. Do I have to do it at the start of the shooting phase? Or is it when they're selected?
After an enemy unit select.
Cool, keep going. I actually might use it.
These guys already have cover.
Not worried about them.
Cool. Do these guys have 2
A
damage?
group of plague marines. And no, they don't have coverage on. They're not wholly within it.
No?
Oh, you have to
I
draw a line of sight through
Yeah,
them,
I have
yeah.
to draw a line of sight. I'm going to shoot everything from these guys into them.
Sure.
You're a group of 10? Or no?
9 now.
No, rip. Blast doesn't help.
Blast gives you +1.
Yeah. So these are the grenade launchers.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're within 18, right? Easy?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. Cool. D6 each, +1 because they're more than 5. So, cool. I get 5 shots. Because that was 3.
Yep. Plus
5, 6. Or,
5.
sorry, 5. Yeah, sorry.
Okay.
I counted it right in my head. I did not say it right. These are hitting on 2s. No rerolls, right? They don't get any rerolls at all. Each time a model in this unit makes an attack that targets a character, monster, vehicle, they can reroll the wound roll. Nope, cool. So no rerolls.
Well, you just.
That's a hit. This is a hit. I know. I'm just double checking.
Strength.
Strength is 4. So 5.
So you get 5s.
1.
AP.
AP -1.
Cool.
So 2.
Don't roll 1. Thank you.
It is only 1 damage. That's
Yeah, I would have been very sad.
Now they're axes. So it's 4 shots, and their shots did get better, Mason, because they were rapid fire before. So now they've got max shots at max range, hitting on 2s.
Cool.
Rerolls.
Strength.
On the axe and shooting is 4, so it'd be 5s. Nope.
Nothing.
Cool. And I have 1 shield, which is in 12. These guys will shoot everything over here. And strength 4 on everything, so I can just roll all together.
Sure.
2, 6, 8, 10 for the spears, 2 for the shield, and then 2 for the character. Hitting on 2s. No rerolls.
6 is under.
Nope. Just assault. Wounding, and one of them has a pistol, but I don't think
Strength.
that matters. Strength 4, because it's
Case
shooting.
of 5s.
Yep.
Pick up successes. AP.
AP -1 on all.
2 ups.
2 damage. On all. We'll shoot. We'll shoot everything from this squad, because now you are within. I have no shield left. Oh, this guy's a shield. I'll shoot everything from this squad into them.
Sure.
So there is 4, 5, 6. 2, 4, 6, 8. 4 for 12 shots, because 2 shots each.
Yep.
Hitting on. Oh, I get a reroll. Wait, failed. These guys didn't only once. That's all right. But that 2 hit. Sorry.
That's fine.
The 1 doesn't, and the 1 doesn't. These are wounding on 5s.
Yep. Rerolling failed wounds.
Rerolling all failed wounds, because I'm on an objective.
Where? Oh, that group over there.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then 2s.
One's down to 1. God, I roll like shit.
They're 2 damage each.
What is that? God, I roll like shit.
And then I don't think the squad over there has range on anything. I kind of screwed them on moving because the windows are all blocked. Nope, I'm outside of 12. So, and there's all the shields back there. Oh, I have a 24-inch. I'll shoot 1 spear over this way.
Into which group?
The front squad.
Sounds good.
The one that's going to be doing actions, I guess? Question mark?
I don't know.
I don't know either. 2 shots. Hitting on 2s.
Okay, they both missed.
Double ones.
Is that all you're shooting?
That is not all my shooting.
Oh, that group of.
This group moved out.
What's the range though?
24.
Yep.
Yeah. So I'll just
Everything in the plague range?
nah. I'll shoot one of them into the plague rings, and then the rest will go into the termies.
Sounds good.
So 2 shots for the into the plague rings, hitting on 2s, and then strength.
I do get cover.
Yeah, strength 4.
Toughness 5.
Cool. So 5s, and I do get a reroll failed because I'm on the point. It wounds.
AP -1.
Yep.
So 2 up, 2
3.
up, 3 up. Saved.
And then 2, 4, 6 into the Charmies. Hitting on 2s.
There's another one.
And then wounding
5s.
on 5s. Rerolling all failed.
Reroll is failed.
Nope.
Saved.
Cool. And that's all my shooting.
Cool. Charges.
Yep, charges.
Where are you going?
I'll declare the unit on the point over there.
Yep.
To into those guys.
Sounds good.
7
I think
should
it's
make it.
street.
It gets it inside the building. Easy.
Your character can't go into the building. Can't fit.
7 can get him out of the building.
Okay.
So he'll be right here. The rocks are in his way. And he'll base that guy because he has to. And then 7.
Yeah, 7 will get you up to the wall.
Yep. He'll be tucked in over here.
And then you'll get one more guy on that wall.
Over there. And then 7. Get me behind this guy. And then we just have to move the rest. Ooh, the modeling.
Cool.
Cool.
What other charges you got?
I'll charge this group into them.
I will fire Overwatch here. Because it
You're-
doesn't have to be with the selected group.
You can't shoot outside of combat.
Don't want to shoot with them. I want to shoot with the Terminators. I don't have to shoot with the target that's selected, correct?
What?
Overwatch. In
What
the
about
charge
it?
phase, it doesn't have to be the unit being selected to charge, right? I can just select any unit within 24 to Overwatch if they make a charge move?
One unit from your army that is within 24 inches of that enemy unit, and that would be eligible to shoot if it were your shooting phase.
Cool.
I'm shooting them with the Terminators. We will start with the Flamer, because the Flamer does auto hits D6 shots. Just don't be a 1. It's going to be a 1. It's a 2. 2 anti-material rolling all wounds. Cool. Both wounds. 18
18.
minus 1.
So
Ignore
3.
Cool. I will kill the banner guy.
Yep.
And then the 5 shots, so 10 shots. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 6s. 2 6s. No rerolls. And then 4 pluses. Rerolling all failed wounds. Cool. So 2 mortal wounds.
4s.
Oh, you did spend a CP to Overwatch, right?
Yes.
I have no shield guys left.
So that guy's down to 2.
Yes, he is down to 2.
Awesome.
And
So now you're OC2 instead of 3?
correct.
Cool.
Unless I resurrect him. For 1 CP.
Yeah, Kill, you didn't know he also has a CP to resurrect models?
I'm going home.
That's only in my command phase. If that makes
I
you
don't
feel
care.
better.
Yeah, he can get 1 CP, gets him back 1 model every
Once
beginning of every
per
turn.
battle.
Once per battle per unit. Yeah, you wouldn't spend 1 CP for a 40-point Custodes?
You failed. I think that needs to be a 4.
Yep. How much CP?
2 CP to reroll that.
It's 2 CP to reroll that?
I don't think you need it.
I actually don't think I need it as well. Because I can move him
I'll kill your
in
banner for
and
free now.
around.
For now.
Well, you fight first, right?
Yes, but I don't actually fight. I do actually fight first, yes.
You do actually fight first.
Forgot, that's pretty cool. Fight first is really good on your opponent's turn. On your
Uh-huh.
turn, it sucks.
Yeah. The new fight first
You know
rules
what?
are
I'm
really
okay with
good.
that. I'll just fail that.
Okay.
Over here, I'll declare a charge.
Where are you charging?
I'm going to charge both of them.
That's fine. I can't fight first with that group.
Yeah. I'll charge both of them. And, don't roll low. 7.
Plenty. I think a 3 we would have got you there. I think a 2 would have.
So 7 gets me the base contact over here.
The question is, where does he use his -1 damage? It's definitely against those Terminators. Or he uses it in both places.
You can't do the same
I
strat.
can't.
Oh, yeah, because the effect on that thing. Yep, never mind.
So he spends 2 CP and his free CP, but then he can't do it again on either of those groups the rest of this battle round.
Your models make it impossible to base over here. Your fucking guns. So he's going right there.
Just turn him.
Yeah, I know. He's based. I'm just gonna tell. I'm not gonna deal with it.
I just did for you.
And so he'll base over here.
He's just stuffing a barrel in your mouth saying, no, stay away from me. As long as you stay within unit coherency.
We're good. As long as no one dies. Right?
I wouldn't. Okay.
And if someone dies, we
You're
kill the ends.
You're going to be losing a lot of
'Cause we
models.
can't kill this end. We have to kill the ends over there.
You're losing a lot of models if that happens.
Maybe. Or maybe you lose a lot of models.
I'm sure I will.
But
Hey, I get an invul save over here, though.
I am gonna reposition those two.
I don't care. You do it.
Because I can.
Are you done charging?
I think I'm gonna. Is it once per phase after the charge for the once per game?
For what?
The enhancement.
I don't know.
Once per battle after the bear ends its charge move. So I'm
do
doing
mortal
the mortal wounds, but I'm also going to do everything within 6 inches will take a battle shock test. So these two will be battle shock or have to take a battle shock test.
Okay. Do your mortal wounds first. It's the tank, right? Or
It's
you
on the
do-
tank because
okay.
it has to be within engagement range. Each time a bear ends a charge move, select one enemy unit in engagement range. Yep. So on the tank.
Yep.
D3. One.
Down to 12. I think I have 13. I'll check that again here in a bit. But
Cool.
I'll do my battle shock test now on the Terminators. I need a 6 or better. Got it?
Yep. Tank.
Go into his profile now.
Cool. As you do that,
Oh, he's down to 11.
do I need to do any other?
And also a
stuff?
6. Got it.
Sounds good.
Yo, battle shock does nothing.
I tried. And you could have done something with the turns. Cool.
Yeah, it could have. It could have maybe not be able to spend two for -1 damage.
They failed their charge. These guys aren't charging. Those guys can't. I'm not going to charge.
Wait, are these all 1 damage?
Those are all 2 damage.
Those are all 2 damage. Okay. I thought the axes were 2 damage.
I have a 2.
Oh, they're
damage.
spears. Spears are 2 damage.
These
Sword is 1 damage.
The axes are 3 damage.
Oh.
That don't. Nothing has an axe.
Okay.
FYI. So if you see an axe, it's not supposed to be an axe.
Cool. Okay. Where are you starting? Well, actually, I'm starting.
Yeah. So if
I'm
you want
starting.
to start, go ahead. Pile in.
I have to start. There's no if it's a bus. I have
Yeah.
to.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, and then I guess I will.
Does pylon have to end in base contact, Mason?
Correct. If it can.
If it can, but I can still move if it can't.
Correct. For piling.
Okay.
For consolidate, it
That's
has to.
it has to. I'll let Mason look that up before I start touching models.
At least one model has to. In the unit. But I should be in base contact with that first guy.
Yeah, that's fine.
When a unit piles in, you can move each model in that unit that is not already in base-to-base contact with the enemy model up to 3 inches. This is a pile-in move. For a pile-in to be possible, a unit must be able to end these moves within engagement range of 1 or more enemy units and in unit coherency. If these conditions cannot be met, no model in the unit can make a pile-in move this phase.
So, as long as I end in engagement range with those models?
End these, yeah, a unit, for a pile-in to be also, a unit must be able to end these moves
Okay.
within engagement range
So
of
I
1
can
or more
move
enemy
since
units.
I'm already in engagement range. Okay. So 3 inches.
You're gonna activate over there. I'll spend 2 CP, Mason.
-1 damage.
Man, -1 damage.
Okay,
That
2
makes my life
CP
a lot
spent.
easier, actually.
Yeah.
I don't have to swing as many. Base contact. Base contact. Base contact.
Oh, fight phase. Those guys are gonna activate all their kata. They're gonna be full.
You spending a CP for that?
No, that's once per battle.
So there'll be lethal hits, exploding sixes, and -1 to hit.
And then over here, they're going to be
That
lethal hits, exploding 6 or lethal hits the
6 to hit auto wound.
6 is hit auto wound. So I'll do that over here, and then -1 over here
You get to choose 2.
because they're guard, I believe, or is it because my guy? I know I get to choose 2. Just that. Let me figure out where those.
The -1 damage or what?
Well,
Or
the
the older
-1
stuff.
damage is over there. You also have -1 to hit on those guys. Let's see.
Sure, why not?
Shield
I'm
Cabinet.
hitting you on 3s instead of 2s now.
Shield Cabinet. At the start of the fight phase, select one can toss stance. Until end of the phase, that stance is active for those models in addition to the one that's already active.
Oh,
Once
cool.
per battle. You can,
Well,
once per battle, you can do all 3 of them.
Yeah, and you choose ostensibly for all of your units, right? Or do you choose each of them separately at the start of the fight phase?
It doesn't matter at this point.
It's separately? Okay.
I'll double check.
I think it is separately. I lied. I don't mind.
It
It's
doesn't-
separately.
but it
Yep,
doesn't
you're good.
matter right
You're
now.
good.
Oh, that's right, my leader already died.
Have you removed your leader?
Well, he dies from the plasma.
Oh, your plasma's the leader.
Has to be.
Oh, it has to be?
Well, I mean...
Oh, your plasma model died? I missed that
Yeah,
earlier.
It was a roll of 1.
Wow.
He killed himself. Each, just a sec. At the start of the fight phase, select one cutout stance for the list below to activate for your army until the end of phase. So it's 1 overall.
Yes, you choose one overall for the whole army on the beginning of each fight phase, yeah. So you can't, it's not individual choosing, but then they get extra ones from their character model.
Currently, it does not matter. They have all 3,
I need-
they have 2.
I need to know when you did -1 damage where?
-1's over there. -1's over here.
-1 damage on both.
Correct.
Okay.
That's my. I'm just saying that's my stance I'm choosing. And then they have lethal hits as well.
-1 damage or -1 hit?
It's -1 to hit. The
Which
minus-
one has -1 damage, motherfucker?
I only have to do that when you activate, and right now that's only them.
Okay. That's what I need to know.
Okay.
So they're
So I didn't know where I'm going
-1
to spend CP at.
and -1 damage right now.
Okay, so we have 12 attacks over here.
So you'll actually start seeing Alea's brother. His name is Beitan. I've already was making a list with him. He gives -1 to wound when he's attached to the unit.
Yeah, you can make a pretty unkillable squad of 10.
No,
Custodian
I would put
guard.
him in Wardens because the Wardens have once a game like stupid feel no pain 4-up and a bunch of like minuses overall.
Plague flails are so dumb. What? Okay. So 12 attacks. Rerolling all failed wounds.
Okay.
No, I'm sorry. Hitting you on 3s. That's what. 4s because you have -1 to hit too. Correct.
Yeah, you have
Okay.
-1
So
hit.
because these weapons are 4s to 3s, back to 4s. No rerolls. Not bad. 6 is auto wound.
Sounds good.
And then these are strength 8 to your toughness of 5, so 3s. There you go.
AP.
-2.
4s.
2 damage each.
Down to 1.
So 1 dice.
Okay, I'm just
You have
double checking.
shields, then never mind.
1's down to 1. That's not a health dice, so that's already good.
Okay, well, that's my...
Can I steal a red dice from you?
Here.
I accidentally kicked the dice box.
And then you get 2 attack wherever you want.
I'm going over here.
Cool. I'm probably just going to pick up this group.
I'm base contact with everything.
Think of how I want to do this. I'm going to spend 2 CP Mason
Okay.
to give my Blight Lord Terminators -1 damage.
Sounds good. I have 2 CP left. Cool. Of course, these attacks into them.
Yeah.
Those attacks into them.
Yep.
I'll start with the Blight. You have 3 CP?
I
Oh
have-
no, you're down to 1.
Down to 1 with Mason.
So you can't CP reroll.
Yep.
So I'll just start with the Blight Lord Terminators. I believe they're 5 attacks each. So that's a total of 20. Oh, and the leader has more attacks. Cool. Need to double check that. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And it is 5 attacks each. 5, 10, 15.
Well, I can't wait to have the full list of secondaries.
I can't wait to have that as well.
So maybe I can actually
Hitting on 2s.
do something.
And 6s auto wound, right? Or lethal.
Lethal hits, the 6 is auto wound.
Cool.
Oh my god.
3 1s.
Sweet.
And then wounding strength is 7 to your toughness.
6.
So it'll be 3s, and then rerolling 1s.
Awesome. What's the AP on this?
AP minus 2.
So 4 ups either way. What's the damage?
2 down to 1.
So 1's dead. 2 die.
That's not too bad.
That's fucking terrible.
Oh, that's 6? Oh, I thought the 2 wounds. I was thinking 2 wounds. Sorry. That is terrible.
2 die. Hey, look at that. I am... No, I'm not below half yet. Alright, go ahead and attack my Plague Bridge Crawler.
Yep. I'll do the 5 from the spear. It doesn't have -1, right? Does it affect my squad, or does it affect your squad?
That's my squad.
Okay. Had to ask, because they're all different. We'll start with the 1 spear guy into here, because then there is a Misericordia and a shield, and then another spear from the captain. That's different, though.
Sure.
Because different data cards, you can't do them.
Yeah.
Hitting on 2s from the spear. 6s, auto wound. And wounding, strength 7 to its toughness.
8, I think.
Cool. So 5s. And no 1s. So 2. AP minus 2.
Save 1 fail.
So it's down to
9.
9. And then 5 attacks from the shield. And you think it's 8? It might matter now. If it's 10 or...
It's not 10. There's no way, right? Actually, it might be.
If it is 10, it matters. Because I can't roll these together.
Let me get there.
If it 8, I can roll
It's
these
10.
together. It's 10? Cool. This is the shield then. Hitting on 2s.
No rerolls?
Oh, sorry. This is the sword, not the mystical.
No rerolls?
No rerolls for a hitting.
Okay.
And 6 is nothing. And then it'd be 5s. And rerolls of 1.
AP?
AP minus 2. Let me double check that.
Well, if it's AP minus 1.
Sentinel Blade, AP minus 2.
Cool. Well, I take whatever the
1 damage.
So 1. Down to 8.
Down to 8. And then 5 attacks from Misericordia.
Yep.
And this is hitting on 2s.
And then wounding on 6s?
6 is auto wound. So that guy auto wounds. No rerolls. And then this is 6s. Oh.
AP?
AP minus 2.
Save 1 fail 1. Go down to 7.
Yep. And then the...
Oh! Never mind. Put me back up. I have a 2 up save. Not a 3 up anymore.
Oh, cool. No more invul though?
I have a 5 up invul still.
You still have a 5 of invul?
Yeah, it's a demon
Nice.
save.
Nice.
Okay, so I get an armor on it. Cool.
So
Actually,
he-
John, take me up 1 more. Because I did roll 4 on another save.
Sounds good. Up to 9.
I like this. Okay.
And AP, so it's 6 attacks. Or no, Guardian Spirit, not axe. 7 attacks. 3, 6, 7. Hitting on 2s. No rerolls. 6 is auto wound. Cool. And then strength 7, so it'd be 5s.
Rerolling this.
Rerolling 1. Or he doesn't reroll 1s. Nope.
Save them both.
Sounds good. Cool.
Is that it?
That's it from the squad.
Okay. I'll attack back. Right? Because that's the only other. You already.
I charged
oh, you
with
have.
it.
You
I
have
have
it
it.
over here. Never
Yeah.
mind.
Just in case you have stratagems you want to use for 1.
Nope.
I am gonna try to pile in a little bit.
Yeah.
3 can get me base contact on this side, and then 3 can get him in, and then 3. Shuffle there. Cool. Alrighty. Going to declare attacks, so everyone but the Misericordia. Right? Or no. The Misericordia and is that 1 spear? And 1 spear. Can't
Sure.
hit. Oh, and the 2 shields over here.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll just start with the spear captain first. So it's 7 attacks. 4, 7. Hitting on 2s. No rerolls here. And 6s. Auto wound.
You rolled a high enough charge, never mind. It doesn't matter.
Oh, the minus charge?
My Lord of Virulence has -2 to your charge. I don't think it mattered. I think you rolled a 7.
I did roll a 7. I was in, but I would just be
That's fine.
farther
I'm
back.
fine with it.
That actually would have made it less weird.
Don't care. It's where it's at now.
Cool. Sounds good. And wounding, strength 7 to their 5, so it'd be 3s. Rerolling failed because I'm on all failed. I'm on the point, but it was a 1 anyways. So they'll all wound. Or I don't get a reroll that. I lied. He doesn't get the rerolls unless he gets the abilities from
the squad. Is it a unit?
That's what I'm about to go check. Each name this model in this unit makes an attack.
There you
So
go.
no.
AP.
AP -2.
So 5 up. Wow, that was a pretty good roll. I failed 2.
Yeah,
2
2
damage
damage
each.
each.
Yeah, it still sucks. Fucking hate you. Dead and dead. Okay. Because I want to keep my flame around for a bit.
Then I have 1 spear, 2 spear, 3 spear, 4. So
One
that's
spear,
12.
2 spear, 3 spear more.
We got Dr. Seuss in the house.
10.
More like Dr. Suicidal.
That's not a joke you should make.
That's funny.
15. 20. Hitting on 2s. No rerolls here.
On Tuesday.
Yeah, on 2s. These
Wish it was 3s.
6s.
Auto wound?
Auto wound.
Okay.
And then wounding on 3s. Rerolling all failed for these guys. Right? Is it? I'm going to double check the wording on that. Each time this model makes an attack, reroll a wound roll of 1 while this unit is within range. Cool. So yeah, as long as one person is within range of the objective. So rerolling all failed. So this 1 and that 2.
And strength what?
Strength 7.
Okay. You rolled a 1 to 1. And yep, okay. AP?
AP -2.
Oh, they're dead here. I guarantee it. Ooh.
And D6s.
Oh yeah. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5, and then 1 dead. Yep, they are dead. And no explosions over here. So. Cool. That's 8 more points for John's assassinate.
8 more points for assassinate.
Mm-hmm. I can fight back with my Terminators. So I'm selecting them to target.
I'll spend 2 CP. Or no, this is the free one because I've already spent my 2 CP over there. So they'll have -1.
Yeah.
And I think I got Armor or Contempt. Just a sec. Because they have an AP. What's their AP?
On their 2 damage weapon, -1.
It's only -1.
Yes. And the captain's is like -3 or something like that.
The captain's is -3. And it's a damage 3 or 2?
2.
So 2 down to 1.
I'll check that explicitly for you though. Yep, the captain is AP -2 instead of AP -1.
I don't think I have it. Nope. I don't have Armor Contempt. We're good.
Cool. I'm gonna look at the White Lords real quick. Okay.
So we're good.
Then I'm going to spend a CP, my last CP, to give me +1 AP.
Yeah, I can't do anything about that.
Would I rather have +1 AP or +1 or exploding 6s to hit?
+1 AP
6,
puts me down to
12.
4s.
Yeah.
Exploding 6s is a 6th of the time, but how many attacks do you got? You got a lot of attacks?
12 attacks, and then the captain the Lord of Virulence I think has 5. I would rather have the extra AP. Because that'll put you...
I think
AP2 puts you on invuls,
and AP2 will put me on impulse.
so it won't matter for his attacks. But I don't get a reroll wounds here. And 6 is auto wound too. Already. Either way, I'm spending the CP.
I think this explosions personally, but if you want, because I think more attacks is better, right? Right, Mason? I don't want to lead him wrong.
I think
better?
statistically the AP's better. So I'm gonna go with the AP.
Sounds good.
Because 3s to 4s on everything is, you fail 50% of them.
But your mortal wounds already.
I don't do mortal wounds.
You don't convert to mortals?
No, I don't have devastating wounds in melee.
Oh, not in melee. Okay, sorry. I was thinking you had devastating wounds.
No.
Because I was like, I'm already going to be on 4s for some of them.
Lord of Virulence, 5 attacks, hitting on 2s, I think. Hitting on 3s. Awesome.
Oh, you have a -1.
Yeah, you might want to hit all of John's guys.
On 4s. Uni 1 3s strength. 1 wound.
AP?
Minus the on your invul.
It'll be on the banner. Nope.
Okay, 2 damage.
Down to 1, right?
12 attacks. 4, 8, 3, 12. 3s to 4s. Threes to 4s. No rerolls. Okay, well. 6 is auto wound. Alright, cool. There you go. 2 wounds.
AP? On invul. 4s.
So,
1 more damage. So down to 2.
okay, that's it.
That's the end of my fight phase.
It's the end of the 5 phase in general.
Correct. That's the end of my turn.
Cool.
Did you take a point that Caleb held at the start of the turn?
I did.
Okay, so you score 4 points.
I actually think we can call it there. This game's over. So. And I have no want to actually play this out in any way, shape, or form. So.
I understand.
Yeah. That's rough.
Want to talk it out for points?
I score nothing the rest of this game. You max.
You
Congratulations.
score nothing?
I score nothing.
I think your Termies can eventually take
No.
that point. What, they move 4?
They move 4. I don't think I have a charge next turn.
You don't.
So, no. I score nothing.
But this would be the bottom about around 3.
No, actually, I'm scoring
Yep.
Behind enemy lines and my...
Yep. You're scoring behind enemy lines, and you're going to do the action. I'm assuming you're going to move both of these squads this way.
Yep.
You'll have this at turn 5.
No, I'm not even going to take that.
I'm not going to take it. I'm going to keep running. Can you get there? I'm assuming you'll advance.
The one group that's not doing the action will advance.
Correct. You want to roll the number? I just want to make sure you get there.
A 6.
A 6? Cool.
So at least puts
They're
me
on
on
the
the point.
Yeah. So, you'll have this 4 and 5, because I'm gonna just let you continue doing you over here.
And then I'm going to do mortal wounds to the group in the middle. From...
This guy. I'm assuming shuffle over.
Yeah, just shuffle my 4 inches up, and then he can still see you.
Yep.
I didn't roll a 1. I rolled a 6, actually. So that's D3 plus 3 mortal wounds to the guys in the middle.
Sounds good.
So 5 mortal wounds.
Force
So
3.
3.
kills 1, and we'll go down to. Where is the 2?
The Plague Burst Crawler shoots everything into that group in the center. To see if I'm about to move on to the objective too. What I do. Just in case I manage to kill him.
Sounds good.
How many guys you got in there? 5?
I have 5 left.
Cool. I'll get +1 at the shot here. So 3, 6, 7. The plus, yeah.
So I go up to 3 CP.
6, 7.
Yeah, I don't want to do the -1 there.
2s. Yeah, 2s. No rerolls. And then 3s.
Sounds good.
So there you go.
AB
-2.
-2.
Ignores cover.
Yep, force. So you 2.
So kills 1 and 1's down to 1.
Yep.
Unless you have another shield in there.
Nope. Well, I have the character, but you can't put it there.
Roth have all again? Not Roth, whatever it is. 3 hits. And then 5s to wound. Cool. And entropy against 3s. And
Not
a
once.
1. Cool.
I'll have to take a test, so you might hold that point as well. Your next turn.
You'll have. We'll see. Yeah, that's it. Entropy cannons in that group of 6 over here. That's all I've got to shoot.
Yep.
1 hit. Auto wounds.
4s.
Yep. Awesome.
Cool.
Can't shoot anything else. That's it. Fight phase. You gave us both a CP, right, Mason?
Yep.
Do I gain an extra one? I did not. 3. So you can't use your -1 damage over there, and I do get a fight first.
I can spend 2 CP to do it.
Oh, you can, and I don't get fight first. Never mind. That's only on quick range.
Yeah, and you didn't charge, so it would go to me first.
And that probably just picks them up.
20 more attacks. I'm going to do -1 hit me over everything, and then they'll choose lethal hits again, because I don't think I'm gonna kill this tank ever if I don't.
Sure.
I'll start with the squad that matters, because the tank is gonna just sit there with them.
Mm-hmm.
So I need 1 more for 10, and there's 4 guys still over there. 5 and 1 more 5. It's 20 shots. On 2. No rerolls. 6s, wound, auto wound. And then 3 or 7 to 6 would be 3s. And I get to reroll 1s. Those 2 miss. Yep. These guys are out. And those will be wounds.
Works. 1, 2, 3, and then 1's down to 1.
1's down to 1? Okay. Gonna take them out of combat?
They're not out of combat.
Okay, because of him, yes.
But I'll keep my 2 damage weapons. And then pile in. Base contact.
Base contact. And then he can touch.
Shoot. Alright. Spend my 1 CP for an extra AP. Do the 5 attacks first.
Oh, I'd spend my 2 CP for -1 damage.
And I get -1 to hit you?
Yes.
So those are hitting on 3s, right? I'll memorize these eventually.
Yeah, I think we all memorize our armies eventually.
6 is auto wound. I don't know why I think those missed.
Is this the character?
Yes.
Yep.
And then
T6 to down to 5 to your strength of.
Oh, it's 3s. It's wounding.
Okay, cool. AP?
-2. Nimble.
Yep, 4s. Saved 1, failed 2, damage down
1
to.
damage.
So it kills this guy over here.
And 1's down to 1. I'm assuming your shield guy is down to 3.
That was 2 damage.
-1 damage.
Yeah. So it was. Is it 3 damage?
Yeah.
Oh.
1 more.
Cool.
Or did you save one of them?
No, I saved because there was 2 in there, right? Or was there 3?
There was 3.
Cool.
But
and I'll put one of these guys down.
Okay.
Because
So there's 2 auto wounds
need
and
this
1
guy
regular
to be
wounds.
within 2.
And then the 12 attacks. 5, 10, 12. These are on 4s. 6 is auto wound. And these are still 3s. There you go. 4 wounds. 8
And
minus 2
4s.
on 4s.
2, and that will count.
Okay. That's it.
Score Caleb.
8 points. 4 and 4. That's it.
8 points.
Yep. 4 on behind.
For the secondary?
and 4 for teleport armor.
Yep.
You scored no primaries at the start of the turn, though?
Nope.
Okay.
I won't score primaries. I don't think this game.
I hold all the points, so I can't score my secondary.
Yep. Cool.
Cool.
Yeah, that's the end of my turn. That's the end of the battle round. John.
Scores at the beginning of next turn.
5, 10, 15,
plus
21.
That's 21 plus 2 is 23.
Yep.
23 for
23
primary.
primaries.
Is it still maxed out at 45?
50.
50. Okay, so they did 50 and 50. 50.
50 and 40. 10 points for painting.
Still 10 points for painting.
I believe so. If it's not, it's a 90 game now.
So 50 points for primary, 40 points for secondaries.
Correct.
Why did they split it not 45 and 45?
Some games you can't score 50. Unless
So
you score every
22?
turn. Max.
22 points.
23. Do I max? I'm at
Yeah.
45, so
Yeah,
you'll have
sounds-
to add to a secondary.
Yep.
Sorry. Yeah, our scoreboard still set for 9th, not for 10th. It'll be it's in the middle of being fixed.
It'll be a while.
It'll be we don't
few
have a
weeks.
cards yet, so that also makes it hard.
Yeah.
So it'll probably be a couple weeks after the release. It'll
Yeah.
be finished.
Well, yeah, we both get a CP on John's turn. You
So
already
I'm
did
done
that.
scoring on primary.
Yep.
So now I can just run off the points.
You can actually score 4 more points on primaries.
Yep. He'll
You've
score.
scored
You can-
46 with primaries so far.
Okay.
Yeah, he'll
Cool.
be able to, he scored 47. But yeah, it won't matter. We'll just...
I'll kill this character that's stuck in combat eventually. Because I'm going to, on my turn, res a model over here.
Sure.
And I can,
So go ahead and do it.
Yeah.
For CP, right?
Yeah, it's a CP.
John's been in a CP, so he's down to 1. So he can't
Yeah,
do the
so
minus
I
1
can-
damage.
I can do it for free. It's new battle.
I fucking hate this game. Cool.
And then I'll spend a CP, or I don't need to spend a CP on points. So all I need to do is score and hold. So we can just start running off. I'll advance these guys over here. You'll never catch them. Does that make any sense?
I just don't know why you're running off that point.
I don't need to hold it anymore. Why hold it when I could lose guys that
To kill those characters? I guess you can fall...
I could try to
shoot.
kill the characters. I guess. I'm probably gonna die. I only
There's no
got,
reason not to. I don't score any points for killing your guys. You don't lose any points for losing guys.
so they'll be right here, I guess. We'll try. You're right. It's for the characters.
And it's also denying me points for behind enemy lines if you kill that group.
Yeah. Well, the other group is gonna have the big group of 10. I don't think they've lost, or they lost one guy. I think it was a shield.
I don't know.
He's one of them's damaged. That'd be an 8-inch charge. Yeah, an 8-inch charge because I'm just slightly outside of 8. And it's not going to be everybody. The Chuckle machine this way. We're playing Horde Custode. He can't fit, but he can fit over here. And then I guess I could run these guys back in the center if I believe that the other ones can be destroyed. Oh, these guys need a battle shot. Roll me 2d6, and if it's not a 5, I'm in trouble.
You're good. It's 5.
Cool. Then they're stuck in combat, and they move 5. Can't be on the. They can shoot.
Sounds good.
Can they charge? They can
there with your Terminators?
Yeah, you want to shoot them?
I'm gonna spend my last CP Mason. I'm gonna Overwatch. With the whatever it's called.
Plague Burst
Crawler.
Or Crawler.
Thanks. Entropy cannons first. 6s. Hits and auto wounds.
4s.
Yep. Sounds good. D6 plus 3. 6 shots.
I like the +3 to it.
2 hits and 2 auto wounds.
And then AP.
Minus 2.
Yeah, so 4s.
Cool. Alright. I'm not gonna shoot the other ones because I don't care.
Cool. Yeah, because stubbers aren't going to do too much. I'll charge here. 8. I don't need to do shooting. They're both going to be in base contact.
You didn't want to shoot that group of 4 into my guys doing
I'm shooting pistols over here, I guess, because I have 1 shield left.
You don't need to.
He can
You shoot the one guy at 1. They're gonna die.
I want to kill the character.
You're gonna kill the character too with your melee.
Yeah. Hopefully.
Go ahead. Shoot your pistols. 1 hit, 1 miss.
Wounding on strength 4, so it'd be 5s. Nope. Cool. And then, what can shoot over here?
The group of 4. Into that group of 4. Or into the group of 4, 3 in the 4 in the building.
3 of them will shoot into them. Oh, back there.
Okay.
4, 6, 2, and they're not on a point. So wounding strength 4. No, 1/1. Is that only in combat? I don't think it is.
You only moved me 2 so far.
Makes it an attack, so we can still do it. As long as I get a reroll of 1. I'm not on a point.
That's fine. Alright, so 3 wounds.
3.
Save 2 failed. It's 2 damage, right?
2 damage. And then this group will shoot its 2 spears that can see.
Sure.
Into
Yep.
them, because they can't see the other group. 3. And then 5s. Rerolling the 1. Boop. AP2? Or mine. 1. Sorry. AP1. Yep. You're good. And yeah. Going to charging more stuff, sorry. We'll charge this group into the one inside.
Yep.
That should get them in.
Yeah, plenty. Plenty.
I think I could still fit. If your axe wasn't big and gross. I could still fit though. Even with it big and gross.
It's a scythe, it's not an axe.
Is it really a scythe?
Yes, it's a scythe.
It looks like an axe.
You're blind.
They're all in base contact.
That's
fine. These guys will charge. I'll start with the big squad. Will the big squad make their 8-inch charge?
No.
Almost.
Can't CP it either.
No. The 4 squad will charge the same.
The group in the. Or the. Okay, that group.
Or are they closer to the other one?
I don't know.
I can move through my troops. It's still an 8-inch charge. I'll do it to the ruin ones in the ruin.
Sure.
For 8.
Yeah, plenty.
Cool. Get the character in at least. And then 2 guys behind the character. 1 guy behind the character because he does not fit.
And everyone else on the outside of the building.
Yep, and everyone else is right here.
That's good.
Cool.
And then?
That's all my charges. They already charged, they failed.
Yep, okay. I don't have any fight first, so. So your charges first?
I'll spend my once per battle round to fight first. Over here.
Sure.
So that way I can hit the termies.
Yep.
It'd be 20 attacks. Because we still have 4 guys. 20. Hitting on 2. I'm choosing the same -1 to hit,
Yeah, that's fine. I know.
and
It's not gonna matter.
for them it's going to be the lethal because they're still ones don't hit,
And then everything else.
and then 3s. Dropped 1, and I get to reroll 1s.
There's 2 ones.
The one dice. Oh, that was a 1 too.
Yep.
Okay. Cool. And then 1 more wound. AP -2.
That's on 4 ups. So that kills one. That kills another. And 2, 4. They are all dead.
Okay. That would be 4 points for assassinate.
Awesome.
Cool.
And
We can ignore over here now.
where are you going next?
We'll start with the 4 spears over there.
Mm-hmm.
They only have the -1, so there's no lethal on these guys
Sure.
because that's what the shield captain does. But there are 4 of them, so it's 20 attacks. Hitting on 2. No rerolls. And wounding on 3s. Rerolling all failed. Because they're on the point.
Strength on these is 7.
Strength 7.
What's the AP?
-2.
There. That is
That's
1
quad
dead,
4.
2 dead, 3 dead, 2, 4. Yep, they're exactly dead.
This is the.
Yes.
Okay, just making sure you knew.
He has
Which,
6 wounds. Well, I actually got tabled. I'm gonna get tabled this game.
I didn't charge the other unit, so that's all.
This
my turn.
game, I'm going to get tabled.
I can't kill your vehicles.
Yeah, you can.
Maybe after like 3 rounds.
No, you can. Okay. Bottom battle round 4.
We're going to bottom. Did John take a point that you held?
No, 'cause I didn't hold me.
And I didn't take a new point because I held them all.
I do hold 1 point now, so I'll get 5 victory points for the holding the center.
There you go.
Thanks, John.
Yeah,
being
now I can
nice
start
to me.
scoring it. My other
For
one.
being nice to me.
No, it's not being nice. It's so I can max out my secondary.
Sure. And you can give your stuff fight first, can't you?
No, I used my once per battle round. Fight first.
Okay.
I only got 1 CP, so I can't. And I can't bring back a model because it's on my command phase.
Well, I'm going to.
There's 2 units over here.
I'll gain my CP, please.
Oh, did we not gain our CP? Then I
This
can't
turn.
fight first.
No, this turn. He's doing it now.
Yeah.
Yes. So yes, you can fight first.
Yes.
Cool. Okay. I'm done. I'm not even gonna talk this out anymore.
Sounds good.
We can
I'm gonna
choose.
kill the last character.
Yeah, I got nothing. Give him 4 more points for assassinate. I will let John max out everything.
Do you want to
this
do
game.
4 more points for the action?
Nope.
No.
Don't even want it.
Go ahead and give Caleb 4 more
I
points
am
for the
done.
action. And then give him 2, is it 2 points for behind enemy lines?
I'm ready to be done.
I understand. That's what
No,
I'm,
you don't. You don't understand.
I do understand. I just want to point it out. at the
Oh,
end.
that's it. That's everything.
Cool.
And then you'll get to be able to take that point from me on battle round 5. So go ahead and go to top
Yep.
of battle round 5.
Top of battle round 5 would be 4 more points, and then I can take this from you by falling back.
You're scoring into the Abor the Witch, Mason. Take that back out of there.
No, that's where it goes.
Primary is
Oh.
max out.
Sorry.
Yeah, I get what, 3 or 4?
For his secondaries, hold on, because he goes to max of 50 for secondaries. So you
Max
gave
of 40.
40 for secondaries.
Aboard the witch.
primaries. I mean,
Aboard
sorry.
the Witch is all of the carryover points.
So I had 2 points extra.
Yeah, you gave 4. Oh, I see what you mean.
I can only
Yep.
score 3
Okay.
more primary.
Yeah.
And you score 4 more primary.
3 more. Because I had 2 in Aboard the Witch
Yeah,
already.
He already had
We
2.
had 1 in Aboard the Witch at the beginning.
Oh, because it was carryover from a different. Okay.
It's carryover from his assassinate
Okay.
when it killed his 4th
Gotcha.
character, because
Sounds
his
good.
assassinate maxed out at 15
Yep.
in this thing right
Gotcha.
now.
Gotcha. Okay, so his primary's done. His assassinate's done.
His secondaries can max at 40 points total.
Oh, okay.
So
well, I mean, we're giving.
Are all of
all my characters.
all the characters are dead.
So there'll be 4 more for it, though, right?
Well, I already
You
split
gave him
that.
the 4.
Oh, you already gave me the 4?
I already gave you your 4 for
And
You
your.
were
get-
killing the one on the table?
Yep.
Oh, the one's on the table still? Yes, I gave you it this turn.
Yeah.
Cool. And then
You'll get how many?
I'm going to fall back to get the point back. For
Yeah,
4.
that's fine. So we'll give him 4
So
more
4
points.
more for that. Oh, I already gave you Might of Terra, so
Okay.
we're good.
Yeah.
I already gave you the 4 points for that.
Cool.
Yeah.
And that's all you'll be
That's that
scoring
round.
this game.
That's all I can score.
Because I won't be taking any more points from you.
And then,
I score
can you
nothing.
get this vehicle
I'm not
over
even.
to a point?
Don't want to.
Because you score at the end.
Oh, I see what you mean.
You can score
Because you're falling back.
I'm going to be falling back to get to that.
Yeah, then because they move 10.
Because they move 6. I can get onto the point. And what's your OC on that guy?
4, I think.
4. I'll res my thing to 3, and he'll be on the point with them.
Yeah. So you're falling back out of
I'll
so
have
I'll
to-
get 5 more points for primaries. At the end of battle round 5.
Nope.
Wait, no, actually I can't move 10. Is that point 10 inches away?
Yes.
Are you
You
sure?
can't move through the building.
No.
Right? Yeah.
So then no.
No, you can't get there.
Okay, so no, take that 5 points away from me.
Can you move into this building for 2?
I don't know. You
You
do
can-
the measurement for me.
You
I can move
get there.
10.
You can get there. Can you just fit? You want me to pick you up?
I don't care.
Cool.
Put my
You're-
ass in there.
I was about to say, you're on it that way. You're on it this way, too. So you can at least get the 2
I'm off
from-
the board.
You weren't off the board this way.
Yeah, I can't move that way though. Because of having to turn with movement?
Oh.
There's no way I get on that point. No. The answer is no.
No.
I get nothing. Awesome. Is that it?
Yeah,
done
that's
here?
it. Sorry,
We can talk
I was
about
trying
this-
to score you.
We
Score
can
you
talk
some
about
extra
this now
points.
because I don't care anymore.
Yeah, let's
Okay.
let's talk about this.
That was very rough.
Sorry.
Very not fun
Sorry.
to play. It's not your fault. That's
I
GW
did
needs
build
to
an
fix
army.
that.
I did build an army for -1 damage.
GW needs to fix that. That should not be a thing.
The -1 damage.
Yeah, minimum. It needs to be minimum 1 because this game would have been very different.
I wonder how many other people had -1 damage.
I don't know, but that needs to be 0. It needs to not be 0. It needs to be 1 damage, because there's so many armies that are just completely neuters, and the fact that you can do it on
Tau have
2,
a lot of damage 1 guns.
and the fact that you can do it on 2 units too,
Yep.
is what it makes that. And 2 units of 10,
I could be 11.
yeah. So
I
there's
didn't-
no point
I
for
didn't
that
have the points.
being a thing. So GW fix that. That's bullshit. And Death Guard feel very weak.
Yeah. Cestodes, infantry, really strong.
I think Death Guard do good at hitting things now. They at least hit things if you didn't have -1 damage. But
Someone said something. I can't read it though. Our logo's in the way.
oh yeah. I agree. You do kind of have to play Death Guard in 9th, but I like the army. But yeah, they'll probably be sat down for a while.
Yeah.
Because they're just not. That's not fun.
It's just shell farming.
Yeah.
Happens.
Hey, they did well last edition.
When
We did get a comment from Brian saying that damage minimums are always 0, or are always 1, not 0. But at the moment, we haven't found anywhere in the rules that states that damage can't go to 0 from a strat that reduces damage.
Yeah, if you can tell us where that's at, please someone tell me, because
it's not
I
on the
will.
stratagem.
If we can figure this out, I will play this again and we can figure that out.
It's not on the stratagem.
Apparently, in the FAQ they did, it says that.
Oh, there's
They
an
did an
FAQ.
FAQ for it?
So when they FAQ, did they hit every single stratagem, or was it in the core rules? Do you know where the FAQ is specifically?
Yeah, because I haven't seen that FAQ yet, but
And it's when did that FAQ come out?
Correct. It's in the FAQ. Yeah. Okay. We're lagging a little behind on our screen. So, if you could tell us which FAQ, was it just one FAQ that came out for?
It's
Because like Death Watch was
it's
on
the
a
statement-
specific
it's the
stratagem.
statement on the
apparently
rules.
it's on the core rules.
On the core rules.
I'll go to the.
Someone download the core rules again.
I actually have them already.
Oh, you just download? Yours is a fresh copy, right?
Yeah, but mine are being redone. Hold on.
Well, it's an FAQ for a statement on the core rules.
Okay.
Okay.
As we all start.
Yeah, we're gonna find out.
Apparently, it came out on
Rules commentary.
Friday.
hold on. Last one. 1 second.
Thank you for bringing this to our attention, because we were all talking about how we think this is not cool rules.
It's very not fun.
Exactly. It just makes armies just worthless, or like an entire unit's just worthless. Because like poxwalkers, they only do 1 damage, right?
We will look for it later.
Yeah.
We will find it. If it is out there, we will find it.
We'll
we
start
appreciate
looking.
you telling us.
Yes, we'll fix it for next game.
Yes, because I will replay this list then and do
Try it again.
probably way better, honestly. But the next time we play, we'll actually have the cards too, because we won't be playing next week with cards.
Do you want to get rid of our logo real quick so we can read?
So actually,
Oh, sorry.
You could do that by finding the logo and then hitting the I.
There you go.
It
I
disappeared, though.
believe what he asked is what do I think the death card will, could do to do the death card better. Honestly, I haven't looked enough through all the rules for death guard to like this is what I thought was the best in the codex to play with. I'm getting rid of the Death Shroud Terminators. They're gone. I don't think
Rhinos.
honestly, yeah.
Or Land Raiders.
I want to play.
Oh, a Land Raider for your Terminators might not be bad either.
I can't fit all 10 in there. I'm running two. I want to run 2 groups of 10 Death Shroud. Not Death Shroud. 2 groups of 10 Blight Lords. For the mortal wound span, especially if it's minimum 1 damage, the mortal wounds will still do something.
Yes.
And then this is specifically against him. And what do you got for death guard? I'll listen to anything. But yeah, I think transports will help a lot.
It will. I think getting movement, maybe deep striking your Termies instead of having them on the board, because that was a slow chug up the board.
Yeah, they will definitely be.
Mike says Aspect Tactics did a video on all the FAQs.
Okay, cool.
Okay, cool.
Hellbrute and use the Noxious
Blightbringer Contagion.
I'll have to hold on. I have to see what that is.
Do you want to switch us to the stat screen, by the way?
Yeah, if you want to pull that.
Yeah, I'll borrow the stat string. And then, this screen?
Yep. And then go ahead and hit the details. And then hit space to finish it out. You need a... Well, you can hit space now, but you can hit the button. You can click it.
Battle results?
Yep.
There we go.
Let me see what the Noxious Blight
Okay, this is Mason's first time.
Yeah, we're figuring this out still.
In a long time.
Apparently, you can shoot Plagueburst crawlers with it, and then cause a leadership test at -2.
Oh, that's pretty good.
While they're within, while an enemy unit is within contagion range of this model, each time a battle shock or leadership test for that enemy is taken subtract you from that test.
And Malefic Blight Haulers apparently are a unit that are really good this edition.
We were forgetting to do our.
I still don't like them.
Because is it any weapons, or is it a specific weapon off the Plague Burst Crawler?
Oh, really? The Hellbrute does that.
Hellbrutes look really good.
They do.
I've only looked at the Chaos Space Marine one, but it looked good on its own.
The World Leader one looked good too.
Okay.
Sorry, I was looking at the World Leader stuff.
You're good. Yeah, I'm excited for Hellbrutes to be good again. So because they felt good before, but
the enemy unit is always considered to be within contagion range of a unit from your army. Oh, interesting. I don't own any Hellbrutes. Is the problem. So
that's okay.
I read through a lot of the units that I actually own. My Death Guard collection is a lot of Plague Marines, a lot of Terminators, and some of the vehicles, mostly the Plague Burst Crawlers. I have 3 Malefic Blight Haulers and then 2 Blight Drones. But past that, I really don't own a lot of the normal Chaos Space Marine units. So
not next week, but
Mike says try Malefic Blight Haulers.
Okay. We can, like I said, I'll play around with it. Just because I have one bad game, I'm not going to give up on the army.
Yeah, next week.
And also, just because I did bad against John,
we're going to switch up the armies still to continue the new edition.
Yep.
But we'll probably redo a rematch at one point with the FAQ to make it more fair. Because that feels a little bad.
Yeah, this will not be the last time you see Death Guard. They are one of my favorite armies to play. Whether they're good or not, I played all through 7th edition with them, and they were god awful. So I'm used to them being not great. The other thing is with this army is just through thick or thin, we'll figure it out. And I have a lot of playing around to do with it and thinking. So.
And we were also playing with fixed secondaries. I think tactical for you on this game specifically.
Yeah.
Way better. I think that choice at the beginning is going to come down to it. We don't have the cards, so it's really hard to play tactical. Especially since I've only collected so many secondaries. I might not even have all the fixed is the issue. So we have some problems with that, but I got, I would say about 80% of them.
Yeah.
So it's kind of one of those things of, as the stuff releases, hopefully we'll be showing you more.
Yep.
And the correct things to start selecting.
Yep, I was playing with that. The Plague Crawlers were hitting on 2s with their blast weapons, which is super cool.
Yeah.
I think the Lord of Virulence in a group of 10 Blightlord Terminators is really cool. I think he's like really good with it.
I think we forgot a battle shot test a couple times though.
Yeah, we probably
because
did.
of them.
Yeah, but
I think it was 1 or 2 towards the end.
It really wouldn't have done anything else with it, but I do. I like the Lord of Virulence. I like Plague Crawlers. I still think Plague Crawlers are some of our best vehicles. Them not having a super high strength on their entropy cannons is kind of At strength 10, I mean strength 10 is still great. Don't get me wrong.
Do your Land Raiders have last cannon? No, the last cannon?
Yes, they do. And their strength 14. Is that right, Mason?
14.
Yep.
That might be worth it, just for the anti-tank gun.
I don't know. I don't like Land Raiders.
Oh.
What's cool though is that Land Raiders, you can move them and then get out and then charge.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Maybe you put Plague Marines in them because they fight first.
Yeah.
Can you put a 10 squad of?
Yep, they hold 12 models.
They hold 12. Cool. That's perfect.
You could probably do
a Land Raider with Plague Marines that fight first. They do pretty good.
Well, you can also move. Land Raiders have the move and then disembark rule, and you can charge.
Everything has the move
and you can charge after
charge
it. Yeah.
Yep. So, I'll probably be playing around with transports. I do think this army does need transports with how goddamn slow they are.
Yeah, we didn't have transports. We didn't need transports in 9th or 8th.
Nope, because I could. My Terminator's going from 5 to 4 is rough, but enough of me bitching. That's been all day today, so.
Yeah. Do you want to see the CP graphs? It's interesting on where we used it. We were stockpiling a lot, to be honest with you.
Well, you were, and I had nothing to spend.
We both did.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, we both did. We both went up to 4, or is that 3 on one turn?
3 there, but it was 4 on that one turn.
Yep.
Yeah, because it went up to 4, and then we started spending.
Yep. Well,
it's interesting.
I don't think there's much else to talk about, so we appreciate you guys for watching.
Yeah.
We're doing our damnedest out here to bring you the best content we can. Today was a little bit worse for me for attitude-wise, but, you know, hey, it happens.
It happens.
It still wasn't as bad as our last video.
No. I don't know what happened with the last video, so.
Yeah. Well, thank you guys for joining. If you could like, subscribe, and give us any comments below, that'll help out the channel a lot. And as we continue to grow, we'll try to put out more videos.
Oh, absolutely. All right, have a good one, guys. Mason.
There's a...